welcome to Perilous Pursuits, as we proudly present The Chapel on the Cliffs, a D&D 5th edition live play adventure. This podcast is not suited for younger audiences. We invite you to come join us on our journey as we explore the rumored curse of Kenmouth Bay.
Okay, so you guys are sitting in the ruins of this temple. Clank has awoken, rebooted, got a different voice. There's a little flame called Seer that was coming out of like a little buddy of Dane, and was able to power up the crystal which you put into Clank's head and got Clank going. So you're all awake, killed a couple of giant toads, and you're in this forest with a road that heads east. And then you came from that cottage in the woods to the west. And I'm not going to say pie.
Ah.
Oh, now you started it.
So it's dawn right now.
We are heading towards the cliffs now, right, friends?
Yeah, I think we need to head to the cliffs to Kensmouth now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Kensmouth.
We gotta go see my uncle / cousin Cooter soon.
Richard.
Richard. Nickname's Cooter.
Cooter was your other cousin.
Oh my gosh.
My other cousin for my other mother.
That's right. Your brother from your other mother. So the very overgrown road, it's still damp and wet, and you hear crows in the distance and around the trees. Very overgrown road, high tall grass, and then on each side the forest has creeped right in and enclosed the road. You guys are a bit south of the road. You took a different path, but you do see a trail leading north towards. Looks like it could go towards the road.
I'll be in the very front of the group, and I think that the hillbilly should be in the very back. Way in the back.
The hillbilly's right behind you, plucking his
Horrible. All right, so I'll guard our rear while Torval guides us to wherever we're going.
All right, so are you guys going to the road then?
Did we get an introduction from Clank?
Yeah, Clank, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Clank. I'm a big walking piece of armor, basically. With like a helmet, you can't see any eyes underneath. Just carrying a warhammer and a shield. And now powered by Seer.
Do you have that? I didn't see it on your character sheet.
What? Which part?
A shield.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, Clank, how do you feel about Seer being inside you? Seems a bit weird.
I don't feel.
Oh, neither do I. We could be friends.
And Clank, you do feel every once in a while like there's something else running around in your head, but you're not quite sure what it is.
Like a tadpole.
Yeah. Beholder tadpole.
I was going to say like a tapeworm, but that's the wrong.
That's wrong end.
Yeah,
Dane,
exactly.
you doing okay with this? He was a good friend of yours.
Yeah, yes, Seer can lead the way. You know,
All right.
Seer knows where the artifacts are.
True.
in the insets.
Seer, show us the way to the artifacts.
Hey,
one
tie.
Would you like me to take the lead then?
Clank does not know where the artifact is.
Well,
Clank has never
I
left
tell you,
this
since
temple.
we're in the neighborhood, we should go hit up my uncle.
I think-
Maybe he's got some pie.
I think I should lead us back to the path since I led us to the ruins. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's a small path to the north, winding through trees.
I was going to make a survival check to make sure I got back to the path.
Oh, I see.
Torb will know the way
That's
to-
way better.
Well, yeah, it's pretty clear. There's a small, like you found that game trail that came from the west.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's another. So there's that game trail, which you could go west, or there's another game trail that kind of goes north from the ruins.
Yeah, but we know that Ken's Mouth is to the north, correct?
to the east. So
To the east.
Yeah, you're parallel to the road, basically. You're south of the road, in the woods.
Okay, we'll head to where I think Ken's Mouth is, or at least this game trail that we've found. And
Yeah, I'll take the
From
game
there.
trail.
Okay.
Torval's already walking up the game trail.
And you guys walk about 30 minutes, and you finally you do hit the road that you recognize. And you think about this temple like it was really in the middle of nowhere. It'd be pretty hard for anyone to know it was even there. So this road, this heavily grown over road, runs west and east. And you came from the west.
Yeah, we'll head to the east then.
Okay.
Zahan will take up the front with Torval.
I'll be in the back.
So you're traveling along. You don't hear anything but crows, the wind in the trees. You're starting to faintly hear and smell the ocean. You can smell the salt a little bit in the air. It's about midday. And you kind of come up as the road opens up a little bit. You see what looks like a town ahead.
Do I ever see the cat?
No,
Oh,
no.
Zahan's cat?
No.
Did you eat the cat yet?
I thought about it last night.
Roll a stealth for the cat.
What's the cat stealth? It's
I'm gonna look
19
that up.
plus whatever the cat dex is.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
I'm going to guess it's like a +1 or 2.
It's pretty good. It's good enough that it'll beat our passives, I'm sure.
It has stealth +4.
Oh, so a 23.
Yeah, you don't see a cat. There you go. So yeah, you come up to this. Looks like an old fishing village, and it seems to be in this large bay. You hear seagulls in the distance, and definitely the salt air is definitely more prominent. You notice the buildings. You're still a little ways from it, but the buildings definitely look worn down, and some are broken, and you don't see any activity at all.
Should some of the stealthier folk go on ahead?
I can.
Sure, I'll go ahead.
Torval, please don't. You constantly play your banjo.
What's wrong with that?
It's noisy,
I
to say the least.
All right.
I think
are you
Zamir is the
in-
only stealthy one of us, isn't he?
Just give me a minute. I'll go a little bit ahead.
So you're walking into the village?
Very slowly and like stealthily.
Right. So I'm showing you on the map here.
There goes Chewbacca.
Oh, you got two parties here. Let's get rid of one. That says to outcross. You can ignore that. But you see it kind of splits two ways. It goes this way. You kind of at an intersection. You see a couple abandoned buildings here. Everyone roll a perception check.
I rolled a stealth check as well, by the way.
Yeah, that's shit. Do I know exactly where my uncle lives?
Yeah, you know that he lives in the marshes.
Oh, okay. I got a 7.
Okay.
I got 6.
I got a 12.
8 for Zahan.
Man, we're bad.
You are bad.
Perception, not my strong suit.
You guys are just kind of focused on the rubble buildings. There's a seagull that caws on one of the roofs, or cackles, whatever seagull does.
It caws.
Caws, like a crow.
Mm.
So you do smell a weird pungent odor, but you can't really determine what direction it's in.
Can I, with my stealth of 17, go up to the first abandoned building?
Sure.
I'd just like to take a peek inside.
Okay. There is a kind of an open window, and actually the top is kind of broken away, and you see rubble below. There's. Are you peeking through the window?
Yeah.
And what was
the
your stealth?
the top half of the window, by the way,
Yeah,
at 7'8".
that's right.
I'll be to the side and then just like from the
Crouching
top,
down?
I'll peek down.
What is the what is your
17 was my stealth.
17, yeah. So you look in and you just see, it looks like an old cot, broken tables, chairs. There's rubble, and it smells like it's just been rotting for years and years.
There's no movement,
It looks
though?
abandoned. You don't see any movement. The wind just kind of whistles through the cracks and the open windows.
What do you see up there, big fella?
Good
There's
stealth
nothing-
there.
There's nothing in this building.
And you do
Torval, I
see
said we need to be quiet.
I'm being quiet.
So you see roads that look like they're going to go around the sides of the town, and then one road that goes down the middle of town.
I'll pull back to the party and say, Jado, Dane, do we go around or do we go through the middle?
Let's just go right through town. What?
Torval, do you know which way it is to your uncle's?
Do I know that right?
Roll a history to see if you can remember. You're pretty young.
History. That would be a 10, exactly.
You're just not sure. You know he lived in the marshes.
This way.
I would say we don't want to get surrounded in case there are undead here. Perimeter probably be better.
That's what I was thinking.
Right
I don't
then.
think
Torval, which way?
Let's
Outside
go
left
over
or
the
outside right?
The chapel's on the cliff. Let's head towards the seagull smell.
And just where you're standing with the trees and the houses in the way, your perception didn't really give you a good idea which direction that is.
Let's just follow our noses.
Alright, Toucan Sam.
Okay.
So, which way? Left, right, or down the middle?
Left.
Down the middle.
No, not down the middle.
Left.
Pick anything but down the middle.
Orville's already on his way down the middle.
Oh shit!
Torval, we're going to the left.
Alright, we're going left, Torval.
Okay, well everyone but Torval's going left. Torval, are
Yeah.
you going to continue going down the middle?
Yeah, I don't even notice that they split off from me.
Oh no, we're telling you.
Okay, they're
Let's go
watching.
this way.
You're watching him
Oh,
walking
my
down.
God.
So
Can I pick up a rock and throw it at Torval?
this is Torval going down the middle. Yeah, make an attack.
It's shit. So, 9.
Torval, you hear something in the building to your left, like a weird sound.
Torval turns around. Wait up, guys! Wait up, guys!
Seemed the rock did its job.
I think you're right. We should go this way.
What an ingenious idea.
And that was the rock that made the noise. So you're going left?
Sure.
Hey Clank, do you have some way to identify the artifacts you're looking for? Or like
You would recognize
a radar?
Well,
You would recognize
I
them when
will.
you see them.
I was tasked with my life to protect the artifacts, so yes, I know what they are.
You don't have some kind of like radar that leads you in the right direction?
You
To
don't
get them
hear a
back?
boop, a faint boop, when you like turn a certain direction to know which one it
No.
is.
I do not hear a faint boop.
There's only a
Okay.
boop when you touch Jado's nose. Boop.
Oh my gosh.
All right. And you haven't been here before.
You have
Never.
you don't even know there was a city here.
I
or town.
have never left the chapel that I was at in my life.
You're
Okay.
you're activated in the chapel.
Are you stealthy at all?
Not particularly.
Okay. All right. Let's carry on walking then, I guess, as a group.
Zahan will be at the front.
Jado will be beside Zanvir.
Okay. You do notice that there is a couple more houses here. It looks like a little back alley that hooks up to the main street. You can see. Looks like a little trail path to your left that goes north, and the road continues east.
So
Should
Torval's
we take-
up with Johan, and he's like, "Do you manscape?"
What is that?
Well, if you gotta ask, then obviously the answer is no.
No. What you see is what you get.
Yeah, the wind is just whistling through these. You just look at like a few more of these buildings, and they just look beaten down. There's holes and gaps in them. Some of the roofs are broken
What's up
in.
that narrow path to our left or going north from us?
It looks like it heads up into like a marshier, swampier type area.
I bet my uncle's up that way.
All right,
To
let's
know.
carry on then.
Which way?
East.
Okay.
When we come to the next dilapidated building, can I look in again?
Yes.
It's better, at least this time. 16.
What are you looking for, Pa?
They said there was undead here.
I don't think they have, Pa.
Yeah, you see there, and a crow looks up to you and flies out the gap in the roof. Half the wall is actually torn down here. Looks there's
Like
rubble.
the bird that nice lady had.
There's it looks completely empty. There's broken wood all over the place. You don't know if it actually formed furniture at one point. It's pretty old and rotten. That smell is getting heavier, like that kind of a rotten type smell.
Think we're getting closer.
standing water.
Ooh.
Do we see a giant Ruan-looking tree anywhere? That's
No.
something we're going to keep
Well,
an eye out
roll
for.
a perception.
Okay. 13.
13. You don't see there is a large tree to the north, but it doesn't look like what you think a rowan tree is. But
Okay.
it does look to the north like it starts heading into the marshes.
All right. I'm waiting on Zanvir. He's in charge.
Slowly make my way forward.
Okay, you kind of come to an intersection. You do see kind of looks like another street kind of goes further into town, and then there's a street that kind of goes northeast, kind of around the perimeter of town. You can hear waves kind of hitting the beach, lapping against the beach, and the seagulls. You don't hear any sound of civilization or people or anything like that.
How big is the scale of this map that we're seeing? Like our little icon, is that like
so
100 feet across or something?
You see the hexagons there?
No.
Let me just zoom in.
Actually, yeah, I can.
Oh, you can?
So your icon
How big
there
is
is
one?
about the size of a hexagon, and that is like 10, 15 feet.
Oh. They're small buildings.
Yeah, they're small.
Okay.
There's nothing
Okay.
fancy. So the road keeps going around the perimeter, and a road enters into town.
Seems
I'll
like
turn.
perimeter's working well so far.
Jado, do we want to double back and see what's on the other side, or cut through the middle and back around?
Whatever you prefer. You're the scout party.
You know, if we went and talked to my uncle, he'd probably know the area better than us.
Point out where your uncle lives.
I told you, he's probably up that there path over there.
Torval, roll
Oh, I
another
thought you said he
perception.
wasn't up the path.
Torval, roll another history, actually.
11.
11, yeah. Roll a... Yeah, no. You're confused.
I swear it's that way.
I don't
All you know is he's in the marshes. But you don't know
Oh.
where in the marshes.
All right. If you feel like you want to take that path, I don't have a preference.
Dane, what's your call here?
Come on, guys. I'm
With the
off.
locals.
I'm
we
off
should-
already.
Go with the locals.
Yeah.
Just if Torval knows where to go, let's follow him.
Sure.
Hi, tie.
Let's go back to the north. We'll take that path up.
So you get to this path. And you notice it kind of starts leading you into a marshy type area.
Do I recognize anything as I go?
This doesn't... Roll a history check. Roll a perception, actually.
Perception. 11.
Yeah, you're not sure.
At least we're
Definitely
consistent.
this way, guys. Keep going.
You guys keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. You keep heading up this path, and you notice that there's a little bit of some rubble and stones in the ground. It looks to the east. You can see some standing water, some trees.
Are we going down in elevation or up?
You are going up.
So we're looking over the town now.
Yeah, roll a perception, everyone.
A marsh on a hill. That's-
Oh God.
5 and 1 for Zon.
That was
13.
6.
I got 13.
I got 13.
You guys suck.
Yeah. Zon got
20.
one.
21 for
Oh,
Zahn.
21. Okay.
Yeah.
So looking back, you notice that the marsh does kind of taper down, like in there's some wet spots, but when you look back down towards the town, you can actually see the ocean. You can point it out to everyone else. You see some way off in the distance. Looks like some wharfs and water is hitting the shore there.
To which direction is the ocean?
Southeast.
Southeast, okay.
And to almost directly south, you actually do see an old lighthouse.
Mm.
Let's see here. To almost directly east on the other side of that pond, you see an old cabin. Like across to the east, across that pond.
Is it marshy over there?
Yeah.
Is it a hobbit-sized cabin? Or a halfling-sized cabin?
Is it a Zahan-sized cabin?
No, it's not Zahan sized. And then further on, far to the east, you see, it looks like a little island. And there's a bridge going from the mainland to the island. And up on, there's some cliffs around this island. You do see, looks like an old chapel next to the cliff. That's far to the east.
I'm pretty sure that's the chapel we're looking for. And Torval, you were right, it is to the north, just on the other side of the water over there.
To the east.
To the east. It's the
Oh, of
cabin.
course. You
We
didn't
gotta go back down.
Do we see a blue light coming out of the chapel?
No, you don't.
Okay.
It's blue turquoise number two.
Number 2.
Yeah,
Yep.
On the color wheel.
on the color wheel.
So you guys can go straight across the marsh, or you can head back into town.
No.
Or you can keep going
Oh.
north.
I'll head back down south.
Oh, man,
the
let's
town.
just head straight through it. Bushwhacking.
No, I
Oh,
don't go through marshes.
you afraid
I'll
to get
sink
your
in
fur
marshes.
all dirty?
No.
I don't want my
Afraid
robes
I'll
to
get
get dirty.
stuck in the marsh.
I go back to the town.
Oh, you guys are, yeah.
Okay, you're on that perimeter road again.
Back to the east.
Keep going east. Okay, so this is kind of the section you're
North
at.
again.
North. There is a bit of like a low wall. It looks like it's broken there. It goes into the marshes. There's a couple houses here. And you do run across another path that goes north.
Is there any footprints on the ground as we go?
Roll an investigation.
Yeah,
Can I
that's
make a survival check instead?
Sure.
I got
got
a 13.
Sorry, I missed both of those.
13.
15
15.
survival for Zahan.
So Zahan, you see, and it has been wet. You see hundreds of footprints all over the place.
Oh, recent ones?
Definitely not alone here.
They look fairly recent.
Are they heading in a specific direction, or are they just all over the place?
They kind of go in all directions.
I'm pulling out my sword and my shield.
I'll pull out my great axe.
I think we'll do the same.
I'll pull up my banjo.
I'm so glad you said banjo.
Put a concert on.
Hi guys, it looks like they're here for a concert.
All right, I'm gonna roll a perception check for stuff. Since you're being a little loud.
Torval, quiet down. Let's do the quiet thing.
Oh, come now, there's nothing around here.
Not quite true. You hear a sound from one of the buildings to the south.
Zahan will turn to the group and say, just hide over the half wall that's broken down. I'm gonna try something. It's probably as
You guys
smart
gonna
as
hide over
Torval's
the-
appetite.
You gonna hide over the wall?
Sure.
Yep. I like that idea.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys roll a stealth. Everyone
I don't
roll a
really stealth though. I just kind of
No.
stand on the other side of the wall.
Oh, you're not hiding?
Natural 20.
That's so good.
That's an 11.
Oh, but I have to roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, I know.
I'm also gonna roll at disadvantage.
I got a 12.
I got 5.
11.
Okay. Zahan?
I'm not rolling stealth. I'm
Oh, okay. And
I'm gonna do
Torval?
something stupid.
I'm tuning my banjo.
Yeah, you're not paying attention at all.
Bing, 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 bing.
Torval, stop it.
I almost picked up Torval, but I'll walk over to the wall beside, just like not exactly where they're hiding or whatever they're doing, and just like grab like a big piece of loose rubble and just like huck it at the nearest building.
Okay.
Like a pretty big sized boulder because I want to make a ton of noise.
Is there a way of zooming in on this map?
Yeah, there is.
I'm on my phone. It's really easy.
Oh really? I haven't figured out how to do it on my PC. Oh, that's a beauty.
There we go. That is super zoomed in.
Yeah, well, that's all we need to see. I mean, it was all black everywhere else.
Well, I just had to adjust the view here since I changed maps. Okay, so just give me a second.
So they should all be hiding to the north behind the half wall.
Yeah,
Or whatever broken down half wall was.
Everybody goes hiding, and Torval stays standing where he is, and he's tuning his banjo.
Clank is probably just crouching behind a wall, but still very obvious.
Yeah, I'm right beside Clank, not really stealthing properly. Hey, I think we're stealthing really good here, Clank.
I think so too.
As you're standing up, hands on your hips. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing great.
I feel like I'm rocking this.
Down, Seer. Everyone can see you. Get down.
Okay, you guys ready for the concert?
Get down.
Yeah.
Okay, they're gonna-
Torval.
They're gonna kill
We're
Torval
gonna make
first,
a
so we don't have to
hell
worry
of a
about it.
lot of noise.
Sorry, I'm still looking stuff up. 1 sec. Okay. So these two, female-looking, let's say this is the wall here, and Zahan, you are in front of it.
Yeah, I rolled an athletics checks to see how big of a rock I could throw at the building.
Okay.
And I'm
So-
standing right beside him. To his left.
Oh, to his left. Okay.
Tuning my banjo.
So there was a building here
Does this sound
that you heard something
Okay.
clamoring out kind of a broken side of the wall. You see these two weird-looking creatures. They kind of move like with all hands on the ground, and they're kind of sharp elbows, and they kind of hissing and looking around. They almost look female, but they've got weird looking skin. They don't look normal.
Do they look more reptilian?
No, they look human, but just like they've died and come back to life somehow. But they don't look like your typical zombie. They look over at you guys, and this long, pointy tongue comes out, and they both look at you. And let's roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's so good for initiative.
I think D&D Beyond is broken. The dice are screwed.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I
Really?
don't roll the dice on D&D Beyond. It's awful.
I got 7.
I got 2.
Jeez.
How do you want to
I rolled-
I got 16.
Okay, I'll start with
Gord,
Zahn.
24 for Zahan.
Zahan, Torval,
16.
Clank,
2.
Dane,
19.
Jado.
7.
Yeah, I'm using my own dice now.
Yeah. Always roll your own dice.
I'm too lazy. I always use the digital ones.
And that's why you roll like Mike.
It adds for me. I don't even have to add 4 and 3 together. It doesn't.
Dude,
write for
it's
me.
math. Like grade 4 math.
Yeah, this is amazing.
You're a
Literally
woodworker.
do addition
math.
all day long.
Yeah, I have to do math all day long. I don't want to do it in my own spare
Oh,
time. Are you crazy?
Oh boy.
All right. These strange-looking creatures. Zahan, you go first. These creatures turn towards you and start hissing. What do you do?
You'll see Zahan just kind of like squat down and just like kind of get ready. Are we going to do this? Or are we running? And then I'll, how close am I? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I can get up there. 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'll go. Yeah, just keep going down. One more to the left. No, I'm not getting that close because I have 10-foot reach.
There?
Yep, that's good.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take my great axe and make. Oh, I get a bonus action rage, and then make a great axe swing at the one to the west.
Okay.
And that's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
That is 15 points of slashing damage. 15, yeah, I rolled a 9 on my d12.
Wow. It just kind of staggers back and just hisses at you as you slice open its chest. This ooze starts coming out. It's this kind of a pussy white and black ooze, kind of bubbles out of this cut, and it just hisses at this long tongue just flicks towards you. All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay. Dane, you are up next.
So how tall is this half wall that we're hiding behind?
It's like 3 feet high.
Okay. Dane stands 4'4", so
Hey!
he can see just over the wall.
So I'd say you'd lose half. You'd spend half your movement just climbing over that wall.
Well, I'm not going to go over the wall.
Oh.
But would you say I'd have half cover or 3/4 cover?
How tall are you?
4'4".
Yeah, you got 3/4.
Okay, but I can see which target Zanvir just swung at. Right? I can
yes,
see.
you can. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at that one.
Okay. Go for it.
I forgot to ask if it was a surprise attack. Probably not.
No, they heard you. Your
Yeah.
stealth is terrible.
Sacred Flame is a dex save.
Oh, okay. What do they have to roll here?
They got to beat a 12.
Roll a d20.
Rolled a 22.
Okay. Fireballs fall down all around him, but he's not affected.
Is able to leap and see it dodge out of the way.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with my 3/4 cover.
Okay. Torval, you're up.
Torval looks at him and casts vicious mockery and says, "You got a pretty mouth."
At which one?
Oh.
He's been waiting 3 months to say that.
Yeah. Which one?
The one that's been hit already. You gotta make a wisdom saving throw. DC 14.
Okay. A wisdom?
Yeah.
That's a 16, so it passes.
Fuck.
And are you moving at all?
Yeah, I'll move away.
Which direction?
Thanks so much.
To the end of the wall.
Right there?
This plan was basically to put all of the melee guys in behind a wall before you started fighting.
I never told you guys to hide.
All right. This creature, the first one that's been hit, it's going to move right here. And it's gonna attack Zohan.
Mhm.
It's smart.
Yeah, they seem like they have some intelligence to them. It's going to. It's gonna try to bite you. Actually, no, it's going to claw you. That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's 11 points of slashing damage.
Half to 5.
Okay. And you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
It's okay, guys. I'm good at this. 14.
14. Something oozes out of the claws as it rakes across you, and you feel like you get stiff, like it's hard to move, and then you're able to shake it off.
Oh, gosh.
Ew.
Yeah, don't get touched by that.
All right, that is the end of its turn. The next creature,
Like my uncle. Bad touch.
the other creature is going to move into flank against you, and it's going to roll the same attack against you,
Yeah, I figured as much.
and it has advantage.
Yep.
That is a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
That's 11 points of slashing damage again.
Goodness.
Jeez.
And you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Yeah, you just doesn't really affect you. Jado, you are next up.
So it takes 15-foot movement to jump over the wall.
I'm gonna say yeah. It takes it's climbing,
Right.
jumping over will take half your speed.
So I'll move 15 feet in front of the wall then.
Okay.
Yep, perfect. And then I'll Eldritch Blast on the one that's been hit already.
All right, that'd be the one number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is 19 to hit.
19 hits.
And 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah, it's taking some hits. All right, Clank, you're up.
Oh, wow. Okay. Clank will hop over the wall and charge straight towards these things.
What's your speed or movement?
It's normal, 30.
30. Okay, so 5, 15. No, 20. 25, 30.
30 puts me there.
Yeah, because you used half your speed to get over the wall.
Okay, I'm going to use my action and dash on the right side of the right one.
There you go.
Right, and I'll just stand there menacingly.
All right. Next up is top of the order, Zahan. You find yourself surrounded by these strange creatures that are just beating the shit out of you.
I'll turn and swing my great axe around and hit the one between me and Clank.
All right, roll with advantage.
It's 18 to hit.
18 hits.
That is 16 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, it's just the same thing. You slice across, and this pussy black white ooze just bubbles out of the cut. Are you moving at all, or?
Nope, I'll stay exactly where I am.
Okay. Dane, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to cast Bless. Actually, I gotta get closer, so I'll jump over the wall.
That's 15.
Another 10 feet forward.
25. Or 20.
And then I'll cast Bless on my 3 allies who are right close to me here.
Okay, Clank, Zahan, and Jado.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are blessed.
Woot!
Is that your turn, Dane?
Yep.
Okay, Turbo.
Okay, Torval's gonna fire his crossbow at the one to the left of the bugbear.
Okay.
I just rolled a crit.
Alright.
Yeah.
And that 2d8. Oh, 260. So, 15 points of damage.
Oof. Nice.
And then
Arrow
he's
sticks
gonna-
it sticks it right in his throat, and it just this gush of blue and white pus flows out of it, and it falls to the ground with a last scream. Dead.
Torval will move forward 15 feet.
Actually, I forgot something for you, Zahan. Can you roll a Constitution saving throw?
And
23.
Okay, no, you're fine. Alright, Torval, that was your turn. So this one is dead. And this thing is going to... So number 2 is going to attack Zahan, but no advantage this time. That's a 19.
Yeah, that will hit. Why'd my screensaver just turn on?
Just tell us what your password is.
Wow, I keep rolling the same numbers. That is 11 points of slashing damage.
Ugh.
So
After
You're still
5.
alive?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm
I'm under 50% now.
So that guy is... Yeah, he's just gonna stay. So that's his turn. Jado, you're up.
I will.
I rolled a 16 con save because I figured I was doing that.
I will Eldritch Blast from here.
Okay.
And that will be 16 to hit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. You passed the con save. Sorry, what was that? Ray?
16.
Yeah.
16 hits. Yes, it does.
16 hits. And that is 8 damage. And then I'm going to move right up to him.
This thing is not looking great.
Perfect.
Alright, so everyone
That's
there
my
will have
turn.
advantage on him. Next up is Clank.
All right. I
1 sec, can you roll a Constitution saving throw? Are you immune? What's your immunities?
I'm immune to disease.
Okay, yeah, you need to roll a Constitution saving throw. Can you be poisoned?
I don't know.
I just have
It will say
advantage
condition
against
immunity
saving
poison.
throws against being poisoned.
You have, sorry, what?
I have advantage against saving throws against
Okay,
being
so
poisoned.
roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
You're also resistant to poison damage.
Yeah. I got a 16.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, what do you want to do on
Alright.
your turn?
I'm going to start slashing.
Okay, you get advantage.
All right. I'll use my warhammer.
Okay.
At 12.
12 points of damage?
No, 12 to hit.
Oh, 12 misses.
Ah, okay.
What about Bless?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
what is that?
Add a D4.
Plus
I forgot
3.
about that, too.
Yeah, you hit.
What was that?
Plus 3.
Add 3 onto that.
So 15. So yeah, you hit it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. And did that other thing go down pretty easily?
You took a bunch of damage.
Okay. I won't smite. It's not worth it. That's 12 points of damage.
Oof.
You swing at its head, and you actually cut about half of its neck off. The head flops over, and it's still gibbering at you as this foamy black white pus just bellows out of its torso, and it's still gibbering and falls over, shakes for a while, and then it just stops shaking as it dies.
Oh, fun.
Well, at least we know what's in this town.
That seemed pretty easy, I would say.
Yeah. Not feeling great, but
Are we
Good
still
work,
in
everyone.
initiative?
What was that?
Are we still in initiative order?
No, battle is over. So you're out of initiative. I'm gonna go over to Zahn and tend to his wounds.
I don't know, the slicing with the ooze that came out of them, it made me just almost paralyzed or something. It tried to do something, but didn't quite work.
Can I? What does his wounds look like to me? Like, can I
It
tell
looks
that they're
poisonous.
poison?
They look
Yeah.
poisonous. Yeah. But he did not get poison. He was able to fight it off.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
You need to have me and Clank in the front lines next time, helping you with that.
Yeah, I didn't think they would run out that quickly. Thought we'd have more of a surprise to jump back, but
Torval was
At least
playing
we
his
know.
banjo.
at least we
Hey,
know what
don't
we're
you be blaming it on me all the time now there, boy.
doing. I mean, I did throw a boulder into the house.
No, but I'm pretty sure it was the banjo.
It was not the banjo, it was the rock throwing.
John, that's 9 points of healing. I put two slots into that.
Ooh. At least I'm not feeling so bad now. I'm almost at full.
Okay.
So how much of that
you guys-
damage that you took was poison damage?
None.
None of it.
None?
No.
Oh man,
Just
so it would have been way worse.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
It could have been a lot worse. He could have been paralyzed and he could have been poisoned.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, we don't want to
Being-
fight 500 of those things.
No. Can I
You notice it's
scoop up
prob-
some of this like black ooze that's coming out of them and just like in like a jar of some sort that I pull out of my pack?
Sure. Yeah, you can.
I want to just scoop some up and
Had a drink for later.
stop it up.
So it's about
No,
the sun is about at its peak. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
How about up this path here? I bet you that's where my uncle is. I think I was a little confused before.
All right, let's try it.
You gonna go up there?
Yep.
So you notice it's kind of parallel to that other path you did. You see the swamp in between the two paths. Another kind of broken wall there, kind of goes out into the swamp. And you start.
I'd like to make a stealth check as we approach the.
Okay,
the
yeah, you notice
house.
it opens up. So you're approaching a house area. You can see up ahead.
Stealth of 21.
What's your order?
Torval's in the front.
I'm in the back.
Zon's in the front. He's stealth.
I'll be like 20 feet in front of Torval off to like the west.
Torval, you're starting to remember this. Looks familiar to you.
Yeah.
All right. So you do enter this kind of open area. You do see a small little house off to your left. There's another house a little bit further north and a little shed there to the east. I'm gonna show
So
it to
do I recognize where my uncle would have lived? In the shed?
No, those are actually two sheds. The one to your left there is an actual cabin.
It's familiar.
Yes, it looks familiar.
So I walk up to the front door and knock on the front door. Uncle!
You hear some shuffling inside this cabin.
Zahan will be beside the door, just like out of eyesight, and he'll like pull out his great axe and just put it down beside him just in case it's starting to go sideways.
Dane would like to point at the cabin, and I'd like to, like, basically ring the doorbell. I'd like to message Richard and say, Torval and his friends are here. We come in peace.
Okay, so let me read you a description of this first before we get too far. So you see a cabin raised up above the swamp. It's on a sturdy wooden platform. When you do that message,
Yep.
you see the door swing open, and a humanoid figure slowly moves out, dragging one foot as if it's in great pain. When he sees you, he raises his hand as if to salute you.
Do I get a message back?
You messaged him.
Yes.
He says, "Howdy." And this is who you
Howdy!
see. This is who you see. This is a you approach him, and this man is wearing a hat. He's got an axe in his hand. Kind of, as you get closer to him, his withered features become clear, and you realize that what you thought was a human is in fact a walking corpse. And this thing looks at you, Torval, and goes, "Cousin."
Pardon me?
Go give your.
Torval.
Yes, Torval. How's it going? Looks like you've seen better days.
Yeah, I've had better days for sure. Yeah,
If he makes
he looks
any
undead.
movement to,
Right.
if he makes any movement to attack Torval, I'm gonna like attack from the side with
and
my
he
great
does
axe.
hold out. He does kind of drop his axe to the ground, and he holds out both arms for Torval.
Uncle,
Torval.
don't expect me to turn around this time, though.
All right, come here, Torval.
Torval runs up, gives him a big hug.
Yeah, he gives you a big hug back, and you squeeze him, and he feels really squishy. You feel like bones are spongy underneath, and you hear a crack as you hug him, and you're not hugging him that hard. It looks like a rib maybe cracked.
Oh,
And
sorry about that, Uncle.
He smells bad. He smells rotten, like he's rotting flesh. What brings you out here?
We're looking for an old lady's ring.
Oh. Okay.
Seen a black ring?
You want to come in the cabin?
Sure.
And he leads you into the cabin.
Come on, guys.
Are you guys following?
So Han will look back to the party and say, "Don't let him go alone."
Go on alone there, Torval.
I'll go in the cabin with him.
All right.
I'll go in too, begrudgingly.
Okay. You guys could stand in the doorway if you wanted. It's up to you.
Alright.
Stand in the doorway.
I'll stand in the doorway.
How big is this building?
It's typical cottage size what these guys have been in lately. It's 8 feet by 10 feet.
Is it tall enough for Clank
Vahan and Clank.
and fit in?
Vahan and Clank would have to stoop down and maybe sit on the floor. Everyone else could fit in there.
Okay. Clank will just sit on the floor inside.
All right. So it's furnished in looks like a human style. It's got a bed. Looks like it's all kind of rotten. There's a stove. Looks like it hasn't been used in a long time, and so on.
So,
And
Uncle.
yes.
Uh,
Your Uncle Richard
here
is
there's
so
a
happy to
couple.
see you.
What's that?
Your Uncle Richard is so happy to see you. I get no visitors.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been around here. Since I was a little kid.
I remember. I'll never forget. Remember Pie Day?
Oh, I love pie.
Oh, God.
Pie.
So you also see on the wall, there's like hung on the wall, there's picks and spades and hatchets. And on one table, there's 3 polished silver dishes.
Uncle, do you know what happened over in the chapel over there?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I know that I can't go in the chapel for some reason. It won't let me in for some reason. I don't understand, but I've looked through the windows and there's some kind of monster in there now.
Hmm.
It places weird idol on the altar every night, and yeah, that's when things go weird.
When did you come down with this here affliction you got?
It's been a while since I've been like this. I don't know. I don't count the days anymore. It's just the sun goes up and the sun goes down, and we all get dusty down here.
Well, which way is the chapel? Is that there cathedral we can see over that way there?
And
Good
you guys
point.
walk out to the door, and he points. He goes, "Yeah, that's the chapel. It is." So good to see you, Torval. Why am I like this?
I think something to do with the blue-green turquoise #2 light in the chapel over there.
There it is, a weird color. A weird color at night, every night. But I see the dead walking through town at night, but they
I
won't
hate
talk to me. I can't have a conversation. Somehow, I kept some of my intelligence. I should be dead. Why aren't
Yeah.
I dead, Torval?
I don't know. That's kind of odd for one of my kin to keep their intelligence. So I don't know why you're walking around like this. But I think me and my friends go over there and investigate the chapel. Maybe we can get you rid of this there curse for you.
It'd be good. Do you know much about the town?
Haven't got a clue. I haven't been here since I was a little wee one.
All right. Well, I don't know what you're looking for, but I could answer some questions if you want to know stuff.
Well, my compatriots here maybe have some questions because I'm not the brightest bulb on the tree as you can remember from before.
And you see one of his eyes swivel towards the other guys, and then the other eye follows, and his head kind of cracks as he turns towards you guys.
Guys, you got any questions for my uncle?
Happy to oblige.
I'm just doing my best not to listen to anything they're saying.
Interesting friends you have, Torval.
Yeah, I got a Wookiee. I got a C-3PO.
I gotta tell you though, at nighttime is when you gotta be careful. This place is full of, I guess, my kind, but further dead. There's even
How do
more.
you stay safe here?
I can walk amongst them, but they don't attack me. I don't want to attack them, but I don't die. I just stay here.
And you're saying you're not able to go into the church.
I tried to get over through the door. I opened the door, but it actually wouldn't let me through the opening for some
So
reason.
that might be the safest place for us at night.
Yeah, maybe that's safe, and maybe if we destroy what's ever causing this kind of crap in there, it'll remove the curse from these here fellas.
It's
Maybe.
it's always been the thought that the church is cursed, but if the ground is still hallowed and keeping the undead out, then perhaps the church is still
M-
safe.
Maybe it is cursed.
Some people think it's the church or that idol. Some people think it was the witch.
Where's the idol?
I think it's in the chapel.
Oh.
I see it at night when this monster puts it on the altar.
What's this idol look like?
And he tries to make a weird face. Like this, but made of stone. And he just does this weird face at you.
Ah,
Well, all the answers we're looking for are in one place. That's a good thing.
well, we know where it is at least.
I don't
Let's
know.
head out.
Would you like Torvald to stay with you here?
Tova, would you like to stay with me?
Well, I gotta keep my friends safe, you know.
We could make some
You know-
pie together just like the old days.
That kind of pie I'm not into right now, there, Uncle. Maybe I'll come back after we deal with this church thing and we can do some pie.
I don't know if I have all the parts to make pie again, but I don't know. You can always improvise.
Richard,
So let me tell you.
Richard, do you know where Father Thomas Martin lives?
Father Morton.
Yeah.
I don't, but that monster wears his robes.
What
Well,
does the
let's head
monster
out,
look
guys.
like?
We better get there before the sun wanes on us.
Yeah, the dark is bad. You got, and he kind of points out a few areas that he says down there in the bay, and you can kind of see the bay. He says at night there's a light that shows up every night. I don't know what it is in the middle of the bay.
Down by the bay, I dare not go.
Yeah. And he says a little bit to the northeast is the Barrow Mound, but I would strongly discourage you from going there. It's not a good place. And then he points down and he sees that down there is the rowan tree. You see a large tree down to the south.
And
That
is
where-
there... Go ahead.
Is that where they hung the witch?
Yeah, they did. They buried her there.
Because we met her.
You did.
She's not that bad. She can make a good pie.
Well, I've seen stranger things. Look at me. I came back from the dead, turned into this weird thing. The dead rise every night. Maybe she rose.
How far do the dead wander at night? If we were to camp outside of town, would we be safe?
You might. I've never tracked how far it goes out.
All right. How about in the water?
There's things in the water too. Not the same, but there's that light. I don't know what it is. It only shows up at night. Maybe a
From the
boat.
chapel?
Might be a boat. I think it's a boat out there in the water.
Oh, okay. So that would be where we'll find your artifacts potentially, Clank. That's where we think they are. In the water. But
I think we should just be booking her towards that there chapel right now.
Yep. I
Get
agree.
there before the night comes so that we're not inundated with them there undeads. And make haste over there and check out what's inside there.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
I like it.
Torval, it's been so good. It's been so long.
So Torval grabs his arm and he shakes his hand really hard, and then
His hand comes off. His whole arm comes off. And he just
Oh.
looks at it and he starts laughing.
fire there, Uncle.
That's a good one. Don't shake my other arm. I might need that. Can I have my arm back? And he holds out his other arm.
Sure, here you go.
He's
I
trying to
think a little bit of that there crazy glue might stick that back on.
he's trying to stick it in his socket, and it's just squishing and kind of breaking. It's not working. I'll just put this down on the table for later.
Oh, okay, guys. Can we get the fuck out of here now?
All right, let's go.
I'd say it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I hate to see my uncle like that. That's not proper, like.
I hate to see any of your family.
Dane would like to cast Mage Hand and swipe the silver platter from the table.
All right, roll sleight of hand.
I got a 16.
What's your passive, Torval?
12.
You have 3 silver plates. Torval wouldn't have been too happy, but he didn't see it.
Yeah.
So you
Don't be feuding with us.
you are let's see here. Just this thing doesn't save the view, so which is kind of stupid. So there is a and he Richard pointed out further to the northeast was what he called the barrow mound, and it's basically like a mound of dirt where they bury dead people. You can see that about 500 feet to the northeast.
Does that mean we get to see it on the map?
Yeah, I'll show it to you. It's actually where this tree is, but there's a little door underneath it. And that is the barrow mound.
Okay. So for now, we're gonna go straight towards the church, I guess, right? If we can. Although we don't want to be walking in the marsh, not on the road.
Why not?
I don't enjoy that kind of muck on my boots.
You're fucking snake.
That's true.
I'm a humanoid. I don't have snake.
Lots of your kin in there.
Yeah. You should be crawling on your belly through there.
That certainly sounds something more proper for your family, not mine.
Oh.
All right. So you're all together. Richard's standing at the door, waving to you guys. Come
wait.
again.
Okay,
Come
see ya.
again. What?
See you later, Uncle.
See ya. So where do you guys want to go?
To the
To the
chapel.
church.
So south or through the marsh?
South.
Through the marsh.
So
You guys are walking down the path. And let's see.
Orville's gonna try and stealth this time.
Okay,
Same with
roll
Zahan.
stealth.
14 for Zahan.
Okay.
6.
17.
6. Nice. Anybody else stealthing?
Yeah, I got a 17.
I got an 18.
Oh, Clank, you're supposed to be
Wait.
with me on this.
Edge. 13. Still not bad.
I got a 6.
Yeah, that's good shit.
When I walk, my hammer slams against my chainmail.
Yep. Okay. So you're walking through this swamp and you hear a couple of ribbons. And just set this
I thought we weren't going through the swamp.
Well, sorry, you're on a path that goes through the swamp.
I thought we were headed straight back to the town.
You are, but this path has a swamp on either side of it.
Should we be able to see this on the screen? The screen's black.
Yeah, one sec.
Okay.
So what you guys see is right there, and these two giant toads jump out of the swamp.
Aha! Dinner!
Yeah.
Again with the toads?
Again with the toads.
Cane toads again?
Yeah. Well, they got the orange belly, so you can lick them. All right. Let's see. Let's roll. Initiative. I'll ask in a second here.
19.
Oh,
All right. So Zahan,
19.
19. Torval,
19.
19. Clank,
12.
12. Dane
13.
and Jadu,
13.
13.
What's your dex, Torval?
Torval, you're first.
Plus 3.
Oh, then I would go first.
Okay.
My dex is 4.
Okay. Zahan, you're up.
Zahan will jump forward to the one to the south and stay within 10 feet of it and just swing his great axe.
This one here.
Yep, the one to the south.
Yeah. Okay. Take a hit.
That is a 22.
That hits.
For 10 points of slashing damage.
It's a slashing. Kind of squeals out. Doesn't like that. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, Torval, you're up.
Wow, you're uglier than my uncle. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. That's a 2.
Okay. So that's vicious mockery. disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And he takes one of my d4s. Fuck. He takes 1 psychic damage.
1 psychic damage. Right. It is messed up. Alright, that's his turn. So he has disadvantage on his attack?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna move up to there. And he's gonna attack Zahan since he took a swing at him. And he is going to take a bite. That's an 18 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
You do that at disadvantage?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh.
Thank you, Mike.
That's a 20.
So 18.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so he does 10 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, not halved.
And 6 points of poison damage.
Okay, that's a problem.
And you're grappled. So until the grapple ends, the target is restrained.
Ooh.
That doesn't make sense. Well, I guess you're in his
You're
mouth.
stuck to his tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does say the target is restrained. Yeah, but the toad can't bite another target. So this toad just basically clamps down on Zahan's head, and you get this furry Wookiee sticking out of a frog. All right, that's its turn. Dane, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to take my Warhammer to the toad that has been eating what's got Zahn in his mouth.
Okay, right there?
Yeah.
Okay, take a swing.
Okay. That's a 14.
That hits.
Okay. That's 6 points of damage.
All right. It just kind of takes the hit. You slice into it. Or is it a hammer? Is it bludgeoning?
It's a Warhammer, yeah.
So you just pound into it. A little splotchy there. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna back away. I'm gonna go beside Jado there, or north of Jado.
Okay, it's gonna take an opportunity of attack against you.
But he's got a mouthful. Does he have a claw attack?
No, he can't. He can't get you. So you're right. He can't. All he has is a bite attacks, and he's currently involved.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a mouthful.
Yeah.
Got a hairball in his mouth.
So that's your turn, Dane?
Yep.
Okay. Jadu, it's your turn.
I'm going to step 5 feet to the west and attack
All right.
with my longsword.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
So
What does
that's
it look like? Shadow, show us your sword.
show you my sword.
Yeah.
That's very very personal question.
You sound just like my uncle.
You got that cool sword. I want to see it.
So when I
Yeah,
attack
he
with that,
said that to me a few times.
when I attack with my sword, it's not any kind of stance I go into or anything. I literally just stand there like normal.
It hits
I
like a
pull my
viper, right?
sword casually out of my sheath, and I just hold it outright.
You're
And I have
starting to sound like my uncle now.
So from this sword, this shadow kind of forms into a viper head, and it just snakes through the air, like coils through the air, and snaps at this toad.
and it does 11 damage.
11 damage. And this
It's really
toad's not feeling too good. Anything else?
No. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna. Oh fuck! I fucked it up. No, I'm good. I should have cast Hexblade's Curse first. It's all good. That's my turn.
All right. Clank, you are up.
All right. I'll go up to the toad, right to the bottom there.
Okay.
And
Do you want to flank it, or do you want to get right there?
yeah, I'll flank it.
You'd probably have to flank it with Torval,
All right.
since Zahan's in the mouth.
And I'll use my Warhammer and start hacking away.
With advantage.
$22.
22 hits.
Uh, That's 7 points of damage.
7 points. Yeah, it's still standing.
All right, and that's all I can do.
That's your turn? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so the toad by Jadu. It's just going to reach out and try to bite you. All right. Oh, that probably doesn't hit. That's a 6.
That doesn't hit.
Yeah. Not much else it can do. That's its turn. Torval, you're up.
Okay.
You're in flanking now.
Yeah. I pull out my little dagger and I give him a little poke.
Okay. Picking a poke.
Start to cut these legs off already.
It's cooking them already. Starting a fire.
You don't need daggers. Oh, and I crit.
Oh man.
I'm
Takes
hot
on the
tonight. It's a dagger. I do 10 points of damage with my dagger.
With a dagger?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's kind of staggering around with Zahan in his belly, but
In his mouth.
in his mouth. Yeah. It
As
still
I'm trying to cut one of his legs off. I'm
Yeah.
just kind of filleting him.
it's hobbling. It's hobbling now. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I'll give Zahan Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Well,
Is
I
that
cringe a little.
Is that a bonus action?
Yeah.
So you can try to do a strength check to escape here, Zahan.
So you get a D6. You can add to that.
Or can I just make an attack with disadvantage?
Well, you're restrained. It says here
I
you're
don't-
actually restrained.
Yeah, I know, but under the condition of restraint, it says I can still attack. Attack rolls would have disadvantage.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're right.
But you get to add my D6 to it if you want.
Yep, we'll add the D6. That's not so bad now. 16 to hit.
That hits.
That is 7 points of slashing damage.
How do you want to do that one?
I'll just like bury my axe into its head, and then like one of my arms will come out and just rip back its throat
King Kong
and
style.
pull out
just
of this. Yeah,
Split the jaw.
yeah.
Right on. This thing kind of flops over as Zahan just roars and rips the jaw in half. removes himself from the toad.
And you can see that Zahan is just like, he's panting and he looks awful.
Yeah, you had a little bit of acid damage coming your way next time. If he would have swallowed you, so. That guy's dead. Alright, so next up is Dane.
Okay. I'll take a swing at this other toad.
Okay, you're moving? To
Yeah.
there? Or do you want to get in flanking or what?
Yeah, why not? Sure. I got enough movement to get around him, right?
Yep. Take advantage.
That's not good. That's 10.
That does not hit. Is that your turn?
I'm going to. I'll back away.
Like
I'm
5,
going to run further to the west.
it's 5 feet or more?
Well, I don't know how. 10,
You were
20.
there.
No, I can only go 5 feet further, so
10,
only 5 feet
15,
away.
20, 25. So
Yeah,
he gets
right
an
there.
opportunity of attack against you.
That's the point.
Okay. Oh, that is a 8 to hit.
That does not hit.
There you go. No reaction. That's your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Jadot. It is your turn.
I will Booming Blade this time. And first I will Hexblade's Curse them. Actually, no, I won't even bother with that. I'm just going to Booming Blade.
Okay. So he can't
Um,
move,
He'll be
can't.
able to move
but he takes
yeah.
damage if he moves. So-
if I hit first.
Okay.
That's another natural 20.
Oh my god.
No.
2 in a row. So that's 12 damage. And then, because he's already used his reaction, I'm just going to back up 5 feet. And
You add double the dice on that booming blade damage if he moves. Because you critted.
Are you
Oh,
sure
really?
about that?
Yeah.
But it's like he would be moving on his own turn, though. Would that still count?
I
It's
would.
not the same attack, is it?
I don't know.
It
That's an interesting choice or an interesting question.
That is
Googling it right now.
Anyway, I back up 5 feet, and that's my turn.
Okay. I'm just looking this up real quick. Crits only happen with an attack roll.
Yeah, the booming blade is an attack.
Yeah, it is, but it's an interesting question because
Well,
it's not at the exact same time.
Yeah, like he could stand there and then move a couple turns down the road.
True.
True.
Alright, so next up is Clank.
Let him move up to you. Take a ready to action or whatever.
So Tan is looking hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will go up to him and put my cold dead robotic hands on his shoulder and use lay on hands, just to give him 5 hit points.
Magical robot.
Thank you.
Beep boop.
Beep.
Beep boop.
Is that your turn, Clank?
Does the toad look really hurt right now?
Yeah, it looks hurt.
All right. And then I'm gonna position myself in front of him.
So that's 5, 10, 15. Right there?
Yeah.
My booming blade.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Next up is the toad. He sees you, Clank. but he's not sure if you don't look that tasty, and he's got these whirling blades all around him. Is that what the booming blade is?
I thought it was like
it surrounds him in thunder.
It's thunder?
Yeah, it surrounds him in a sheath of booming energy.
Okay. So it's kind of freaked out. It's going to try to jump. It can jump 20 feet, up to 10 feet. Is there any height to this booming blade?
No, if it moves, it takes the damage.
Yeah, so it's going to take damage, but it's going to land over here.
It takes 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
What?
1 booming damage.
On your crit booming.
It's incredible. It specifically doesn't double the booming blade damage on a crit.
Now we know.
So that was its move, and now it's going to attack Dane.
Do it.
So Green Flame Blade is better than Booming Blade.
That is a 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right. That's all it can do. Torval, you're up.
I'm going to pull out my trusty crossbow and give it a shot.
Okay.
With this 16 plus 16 plus 5.
You hit.
21. So it takes 9 points of damage.
Oh, sticks it right through one of its eyes, and it just roars up in pain. Still standing. Are you moving at all?
No, I'm fine where I am.
Okay. Zahan, you're up.
Zahan will step to the 10 feet to the north.
Right there.
Yeah, just right beside Jado, though. Sure. And he will pull out a javelin and just like huck it straight at the toad.
All right, roll an attack.
18 to hit.
That hits.
That is 8 points of piercing damage.
And as you throw this thing is kind of up on his hind legs, clawing at his eyeball, and this crossbow bolt javelin goes right into its pale orange belly, and it just screams and falls over backwards with his legs splayed. And that's it for combat. We are out.
Okay, take out a hand axe. I cut the legs off.
All right, you gotta start
He's a
harvesting.
great axe.
Yep.
Zahan will come up and pull out the javelin and put it back into his pack.
Farvel's going to try and pull out his crossbow bolt.
I really could use a rest.
Anyone wants any of this poison? This guy's belly's full of poison.
That guy just disappeared.
Farvel's licking it already.
You want to lick these things?
I could
back to
help
guys.
you harvest that poison if you want.
Well, I know the poison is good for, putting on blades, but I'm not skilled in it.
I am not skilled in it, but I can't be hurt by poison.
Well, you guys can roll a survival check to see if you can harvest some of this poison.
Yeah, Zahan will help with that.
Yeah, Zahan's already pierced it with his javelin. It's like
Yeah,
he tapped it.
these things are oozing. No worries there.
I'll just
Poison.
assist Zahan.
Yeah, I'll assist Zir, or whoever's doing the check.
Okay, I'll roll with advantage now.
You point out what needs to be taken out, and I'll physically take it out because I can't take poison damage.
23 for survival.
Ooh. you're able to get a jar full of, on the first toad, let's say for 3 uses. Say it adds like a D4 of poison damage.
Nice.
Can we just add that to our blade, or is that like an action to add to the blade?
You can use the poison. You have 3 uses.
Okay.
So you need to like apply it prior, not like in battle.
Right.
So we could
Unless
apply it
you-
to 3 blades right now.
It would take an action to apply it.
Okay, so if I apply 1 to my hand axe and maybe you apply 1 to your javelin,
Well, I've already got one on my javelin from the belly of the beast. I'd rather stick it on my axe.
okay.
Well, yours is mixed up with blood and
Okay,
grime
so-
guts, so this is specifically applying poison from a certain poison sac on the toad to your weapon.
Sure.
What about Torville? You can use some poison on your dagger?
I prefer it on my tongue. Thanks anyway.
You also have another toad you could do this to.
Oh,
Okay, you gotta make another roll.
Another survival
Yep.
check.
Oh, this one's awful. 8.
Even with advantage?
8.
Yeah, double 4s.
Yeah, you're trying to cut open the poison sacs and they just kind of spurt all over the place. You don't get any from that one.
Crap.
But you got 3 uses from the other one.
Okay, so I'm gonna take
I
one
know
of them.
you seekers think this is so wonderful to see all this meat here in this frog, but I think we should be heading over to the chapel right quick now.
Seer, do you have any blades that you could use poison on? Seer,
Seer.
Clank, he's calling you Seer.
Yeah.
Did you need me?
do you just use hammers, or do you have a blade that you could use poison on?
I will hold up my warhammer.
Warhammer wouldn't be very effective with poison.
Okay, I take my warhammer and I kind of like fist bump it.
Clank awkwardly fist bumps it back with the warhammer.
Eh.
All right. So you guys are on this path again. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling awful from that battle.
I feel pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just chipper. I got nothing nothing wrong with me.
I screwed up so bad I didn't even cast any spells. So I kept meaning to, but I did it after I attacked. So
Could really use a rest.
well, our options are to get away from the town right now, or to try and get into the church. But there's a big fight potentially to be had there.
Do you just need a little patching up there, my big friend?
That last toad really did a number on me. Clank healed me for at least double what I had.
Maybe we should just take a short little break here for about an hour, and you can
Are you
can,
resting?
have a snack on.
Are you short resting in the swamp?
No, we'll probably. I don't know. Should we double
How
back?
far from my uncle's place are we?
Oh, he's about
Yeah.
500 feet away from you.
Yeah, why don't we double back?
Up to my uncle's place. At least seem a little bit safer in there. He might not.
Do we
smell
know
too good,
what
though.
time sundown is?
Well, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, the sun would probably go down at about 7.
And how far do
about
we?
3 hours to sundown.
And how far do we reckon it would be to get to the chapel?
Probably an hour.
An hour.
Here we go.
Maybe
So
a
let's
little
rest
bit
for an hour.
If we rest now, we might not make it to the chapel.
Oh, we'll make it. Let's take a rest.
So you're sitting there resting. You can actually look out over the town. You do notice in the bay, kind of like the peninsulas that enclose the bay. There's like a fog far out there, and it seems to be moving along the shore and then backing up a little bit and moving, and almost like it's looking for something. It's at the opposite end of the bay. It's moving in a weird pattern. But the bay itself right now is clear of fog. And it's blue sky above. So are you guys taking a short rest?
Yeah.
All right.
I should have used my spells, damn it.
All right. Richard's out there and goes, I saw you hunting some toads out there.
Yeah, we killed a couple of them down there.
I wish I could eat. I haven't eaten in so long. That big guy's starting to look like me.
So maybe we could cook up some frog legs.
And he's still holding his one arm in his other hand. He says, you could gather some firewood in that shed there. We could cook up the stove. Haven't fired that up in a while.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. I could go for some frog legs right now.
All right. You guys want to do that?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
All right, so...
I'm just going to keep watch while they're doing that.
Okay, so I'm going to say that's about... You guys can cook it up and you're short resting. That's probably about 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't really need a short rest, so I'm happy just to cook all the food and get all the firewood, and everyone else can rest.
So it's about 6 o'clock. It's dinner time. And you see it's starting... The sun is getting low on the...
I thought it was only an hour for a rest.
Well, you're also cooking up frog legs.
Okay, so that's taking a little bit longer than an hour.
Yeah. And
I think now's the time we better hightail it out of here over to the chapel.
I would say that's probably best.
I think we should book her. Come on, guys.
Right.
I am feeling much more rested.
Perfect.
I'm going to put my hand on Richard's still good shoulder.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, thank you for your hospitality. And I'm going to cast Mage Armor on him.
On him?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. This shimmering glow comes around him. He's kind of like, what is this? I think I've been licking that toad again.
This might help you get through the night.
Wow, I appreciate it.
You know, Auntie doesn't appreciate it when you call her that.
But the dead don't bother the dead.
Well, tonight you can be a little more bold.
Sure, I appreciate the thought, but if I can give you some advice now, I'd say run.
Torval's already out the door. He's running towards the chapel.
Okay, we run.
All right, so you run. You run down. You get to town. You do notice as you kind of get to town there, you go a little bit further. You notice this building right here that I just highlighted? There's a sign above it that says the Smithy. It's a small stone building. It's in better shape than any of the other buildings, although its roof fell decades ago, the walls look strong.
Potential defensible spot in case we can't get into the church.
Or does it have windows or doors? Are they broken?
There's the windows are broken, but they're like not big windows. You'd have to like climb up and crawl through them. But there's a door there.
Can I see in the windows?
Yeah, it just looks like you see manufacturing of fish hooks. There's hundreds of lights scattered all over the floor. It looks like it's like a puddle of rust from all the fish hooks. There's a furnace in one corner, and there is a door there, but there's a door inside the building. Roll a perception.
I got 16.
Yeah. You hear a shuffling inside somewhere.
Let's just head towards chapel.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore this. I'm gonna go towards the chapel at full force.
Full force. You guys are running.
Yep, running.
What? Let's not get exhausted here.
Well, Richard said we better run, so I'm running.
He's a dead hillbilly. Why would we listen to him?
So what are you guys doing?
I'm following them. I'm not running.
You're walking?
I'm leading the way at a quick pace.
I'm hustling.
Okay. You guys
I'm going like
through here.
40.
40 feet? Alright.
I'm just at a quick pace because I only go 25 feet around.
Yeah. You
So
guys, so you guys are at the shore here?
Everyone.
You see the shore of the bay here. You can look out onto the bay as you're walking by. There's some wharfs here. You look back towards town here, and it kind of rises up. There's some cliffs that rise up here, and then over here you do see some other wharves and stuff like that across the bay. I'll just open this up here so you can see more. And you do see kind of this bridge. Looks like it goes over to this island.
That looks like it goes to the chapel.
Yeah, I would assume that goes to the chapel.
To chapel. And it is the player's map, not the DM's map.
That's kind of weird, eh?
It is weird.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, you guys were heading there anyway, so.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's probably a signpost.
it's dead here. Like, it's just, there's a couple seagulls, there's just wind whistling through buildings. They're all abandoned. You do see behind these buildings, as you go up here, you see the rowan tree right there.
Okay.
And there's a
We'll
large
have to-
branch that looks perfect for hanging. Good hanging tree.
We will definitely have to check that on the way back. I'm curious
Does it look
about that.
like people have hung there before?
There is scrape marks on that large branch. So like maybe that could be like rope burn on the branch or something like that.
Would you say it's well hung?
It's a well hung tree, yes.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, this is why I invite my daughter to play D&D.
You guys are like social distancing, hey? You're in different rooms?
Yeah, I can't be anywhere near him.
Yeah, especially now.
Yeah. I understand that.
Even if there was no COVID, we still social distance.
Yeah, that's smart. I would too.
So there is, you go up here and there is looks like a trail that goes off into the marshes. There's another little house here.
So we could have taken just a shortcut from my uncle's.
You would have had to go through the marshes, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
You could have gone through and come out at that path. You come up to this kind of T, And it looks like one heads across the bridge to the chapel, and one heads kind of northwest.
What's that bridge look like?
It's a stone bridge. It actually looks fairly old, but sturdy.
It looks in good shape, though.
Yeah, it looks like it was well built.
I don't mean to be racist, but Dane, you should probably check out that stone bridge.
Does the bridge have like a stone wall on either side?
There is. It goes about 2 feet high.
Okay,
It's a stone, basically a stone railing or whatever, or side.
right. And how high is the bridge from the water?
Oh, it's actually pretty high. You're probably about 40, 50 feet up.
Dane does not look excited about this bridge.
Not a big fan of heights there, or
Well, you see, I'd rather stay on this side of the bridge, if at all possible.
It's not possible unless you want to meet the undead by yourself.
what if you just walk right in the middle there?
Well, if I just keep my eyes closed.
All right, I can
Then-
guide you.
I don't recommend keeping your eyes closed on a 40-foot bridge.
Well, there's a, it's either I stay on this side or you guys can lead me across with my eyes closed.
Go ahead.
Everyone roll a perception.
I'm happy to guide you, Dane. I don't mind helping with that. Oh. 4.
22.
The perception masters.
11.
Dane,
I got a
you,
10.
10? Okay, well, Dane sees. He's being a dwarf and the stone working and all that. You hear a strange noise almost underneath the bridge, and you kind of look down. You see a small piece of stone drop and sploosh into the water below.
Dane drops prone.
Drain or Dane?
Dane, seeing that rock fall all the way down, he drops prone. He's
Yeah,
like
you
on
watch
the
it
floor.
for like a few seconds. It's just falling, sploosh.
So maybe this bridge isn't safe then? For any of us? Torval, why don't you go across the bridge and see how that goes?
I'll head across.
Okay,
Maybe you
I
should
could
take
always
this rope.
roll a dexterity check for me. Acrobatics, I'd say.
Uh, 17.
17. Okay, you start walking across. No problem. Make it to the other side.
How wide across is this bridge?
Oh, I guess you guys can't see all of it there, so.
Like it's 40 foot long, but is it 5 foot wide or how wide?
It's
is
about
it?
10 feet wide.
10 foot wide. Okay.
Enough to get
It's
a
a big
wagon
rig.
across. Torval, you see this large text on the ground that says "To Chapel." It's like the Penticton sign.
I'm going to follow that big black line.
I would think if we could get
Come on,
Zamfir
guys.
or Clank across, that it would be strong enough for
I
Dane
am
and I to go across last.
the heaviest person.
Yeah,
present.
probably.
If I can make it across, then anyone can.
All right. If you're happy to go.
Clank starts walking across the bridge.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check for me.
15.
15. You hear almost like pebbles or something kind of falling in. This cracking sound, and you're not sure what it is, but you get across.
All right. I wave from the other side.
Dane, you ready for the
thumbs
two
up.
of us to go?
Dane's going to commando crawl at 1 foot around. I'm going to start commando crawling.
You're going across the bridge, Dane?
Well, I'm pathetically starting to.
Okay. Roll an acrobatics check for me. At disadvantage since you're crawling.
Well, wouldn't I be prone? I'd have
Advantage?
more. Yeah, I'd have advantage prone.
Yeah, but you can't move as quick if you're prone.
Okay, where are we? Acrobatics?
Yeah.
That's 11.
11. You're about halfway across at the highest point, and you hear this cracking sound right under your belly. You look down, and a hole about 1 foot in diameter drops out from underneath you, and you hear it starting to crack a little bit around you.
I freeze.
Run! Run, you stupid fuck!
There's pebbles
Does
falling into
does
the water below.
Zahan hear that? Still on the other side.
Oh, you hear
Yeah.
terrible.
You just see Zahan like in a sprint just run straight across the bridge, and he's gonna attempt to pick up Dane and continue.
Okay, roll a strength check to pick him up, and acrobatics at disadvantage.
Strength check is 23.
You
Can
pick
I
him
give
up,
them
no.
bardic inspiration?
No, not anymore.
And my acrobatics.
What's that?
My acrobatics was 15.
15. So you pick
Yeah.
him up, and there's a couple stones that still fall away. There's a 1 foot hole in the middle of the bridge, and you pick up Dane and you run across the other side. You do hear a little bit of cracking sound.
Dane pees a little bit.
Who's left?
Me.
Shadow.
Hey, Torval, you got any words for me? Good ones?
I was about to say,
Snake,
get
run!
Run, Forrest.
All right. I'm going to try and cross, I guess.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check.
13.
13. You're looking at the hole as you're walking by it, and you just see pebbles, and you're focused so much on it, you start swerving towards the edge, and you catch yourself. You almost look over the edge of the wall, and then you are able to get across.
Yeehaw!
Now you're on the path, and you do see a chapel kind of up the hill. Looks like it's sitting at the edge of a cliff.
Chapel on the cliff, you say?
Yeah.
I would think that the undead would, like, fall down that hole if they came across you.
It's a 1 foot hole. There'd have to be some skinny undead.
Oh, you threatened
They'd
us
have
to
at
all
least
fall off
1
the world.
foot.
You guys didn't
Fall
fall
in the
off
hole.
the world.
Oh, you threatened it. I don't think I
Yeah, but they'd be like,
could get an athletic check.
Well, threatening you and actually it meaning anything. I was bullshit. Nothing wrong with the bridge. I just wanted to freak you guys out. Or was
Mission accomplished.
Mhm. Especially Dean.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dane peed his pants for no reason.
I soiled myself.
No, the bridge. There's
You're
a
so
hole in the
scared.
bridge, and there's some falling rocks. So you guys make it up to looks like the front door of this chapel. It's a double-sided door. The chapel of Saint Sidvella. It's not a graceful building. Indeed, were it not for the bell tower on its southern side, it'd be a little more than a gray stone box. About 30 feet wide and 50 feet long. Looks like it's about 15 feet high. To add to its sense of desolation, its stained glass windows are all broken around it. Jagged shards hang in the edges of the windows. You look to your left and right, and you see scattered around the chapel are dozens of grave markers ranging from simple wooden signs to heavy slabs of carved stone. So this, for generations, is where the people of Kenmouth buried their dead, trusting that its proximity to Sidvella's shrine would guarantee the serenity of their rest.
Hey, Tin Man.
Roll a perception, everyone.
20 for Zon.
8.
8.
17.
Wow.
Zahan and Clank, you notice that the soil of every grave is heavily churned.
To get in this
Are
chapel
these
now.
graves closed?
Sorry?
Are the graves closed right now?
The soil looks like it's been turned up, like it's plowed up or dug up on every single grave.
From beneath. Ba, 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 ba.
Orville's at the door. He's pulling the door open.
I'm with Orville.
Alright.
We also are looking for. What was the name of the guy? It was Susan who wanted to give us money to get the jet black
Father
ring.
Father Mort.
Father Mort.
Thomas
Who-
Mort.
I think
I
we
would-
know where the ring is.
Yeah, there's a chance, but that seems odd, doesn't it?
Not really.
Some random woman in the woods has the ring that we're looking for.
Random hag in the woods that was hung.
Yeah.
Probably by him.
Just curious if there's. Do these grave markers have names on them, or are they all?
It's getting dusk.
Okay, alright.
The grave markers you don't notice. Well, it looks like there was engravings on some of the stone ones, but it's worn away. It's hard
Okay.
to read it. Torval, you're beating on the door. It doesn't seem to budge.
Come on, give me a hand here, hairy dude.
You notice the sky growing darker.
I bring my warhammer against the door.
Okay. Roll an attack.
9.
Yeah, I mean, you slam against it. It's a pretty solid door. Just kind of bounces off of it.
Maybe there's another entrance.
Zahan will break off to the north and go around the building from that side to see if there's another entrance.
Are we attempting to be stealthy right now?
No.
Never.
No, I just banged on the door.
That door wasn't opening?
No.
I'm going to try and bull rush it.
You do notice that you can see through some windows here. And it's easier for you, Zahan, since the windows are a little higher. But you can actually see, you're probably the only one who can see through. And maybe Clank.
Can you throw me through one of the windows?
Yeah, I'll call over to the group and just come on over here. I'll hoof you guys in and you can open the inside quick.
Okay.
And I'll put my back to the wall and kind of like create a pocket so that they can kind of step in and I can pull them up as they go through the window.
Yeah, Torval will go first.
Torval's going first?
Oh.
Okay.
I'll take my hand axe and knock some jagged glass off first.
Okay. I'm glad you said that, because he would have taken
Yeah,
damage.
I was thinking, I'm like, wait.
Okay,
I can
you
use
clear,
that.
you clear the glass away, and Torval, you pick him up and just throw him in?
Yeah, I'll back up against the wall and just kind of like
Okay.
heave them
Torval,
up
you're,
through the door.
You want to unlock the door there, Torval?
So,
Jado, you're next. Come here.
Okay.
I'll
So what
throw
do I
Jado
do?
in as well.
Is the door barred or something?
the door is barred. And
I'm
actually,
gonna go unbar it.
I'll help him when I can. I'm not sure if picking up
Okay.
Clank is a great idea.
roll a
Mm.
strength check, Torval. This doors seem to be swollen from rain, and it looks like it's expanded in the frame.
I'll help him.
Okay, you get advantage.
I got a 6. Oh, advantage? I got a 6.
Okay.
Ah,
Actually, wait a
Yeah.
sec. I got a 6.
So the heavy wooden plank barring the door seems jammed in the holders. Just
No. Let me show you how to do it.
swollen wood.
What's the door made of?
Wood, solid wood.
Seer, burn this door down.
No. We need the door. It's gonna protect us. I'll show him how to do it.
We're
Here.
outside, though.
Silent.
Give me a hand with this door here.
Are you asking me?
No, the Torval, because he's inside. I got
Well,
4.
You guys can try in a while. You guys
Yeah.
are mucking around with it because you were helping him before.
Well,
What are you guys doing? So you see a bunch of pews in here. Let me describe this.
Torvald plugs his nose.
So, the chapel of Saint Sidvella isn't in nearly such a sad state as might be expected after such a long abandonment. There's lines of wooden pews dominate the nave, and the walls are covered in votive carvings, recording the gratitude of various pilgrims for the miracles performed at Saint Sidvella's shrine. At the front of the apse is the altar, and behind it stands the shrine of Saint Sidvella herself. And I'll just show you this area. So there's the shrine.
What's with the body?
Yeah, there's something on the floor there. You're not sure what it is. You'd have to get closer.
Zahan will call through the window. Did you get the door open yet?
We're too wussy.
He's really weak.
Shit.
I've got a grappling hook. Can I go up through the window with my grappling hook?
The sun has gone down, and it's like twilight.
Torvald's gonna throw his rope through the window. Grab a hold of the rope.
Okay, there's a rope there.
Hey, Snaky Dude, give me a hand.
Okay, I'll help.
I'll climb the rope.
Okay,
Zahan will just push Dane up.
okay, you push him through.
I'm assuming Clank and myself will not fit through the window.
Probably.
Dane, go open the
You
door.
you could try.
I could go open the door.
Okay, go roll a strength check.
I'll help him if I can.
Okay, with advantage.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
God.
Dane comes over and just lifts up the plank, no problem.
See, Torval, that's what I wanted you to do the whole time.
I'm handling for fuck's sakes. What are you?
You boot open the door so you can walk in and out. The door's open.
Zahan
Come on
will
in.
Walk in the chapel.
Walk in.
Both of you guys are in?
Yeah.
Dane would like to set up a tripwire, my alarm tripwire.
Okay.
Shouldn't we just close the door?
No, I
Open
would
Yeah.
the door and bar it again.
I'll do
Hurry
that
up.
also, but I'd like to set the tripwire up in a 20-foot like perimeter around the front door.
Okay.
On the outside?
Yeah, on the outside.
Ah.
So we've got a little bit of warning if anything comes up to the front door.
Are you closing the doors? Or
Then I'll close the door and bar it.
All right.
There's a dead body on the temple there.
Yeah, it looks
Um,
like a skeleton at the foot of the altar.
I'm going to use my divine sense. I sense anything until the end of my next turn affected by the Hallow spell, and I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
He's gonna go bonkers.
Yeah, you don't feel anything.
There's no one dead within 60 feet of us?
That isn't behind total cover, at least.
There's a dead guy who's only 10
I
feet.
will move up to the body then.
Is that dead or undead?
Undead.
Yeah.
So I'll move up to the body.
Okay, so you move up.
We all move up, I think.
Yep.
Do we see a ring on him?
Well, let me describe what you see. So the altar, I'll talk about the altar behind him. It's a humble affair cut from a simple gray stone and topped with a rain-worn carving of a local god, with Saint Sidvela depicted kneeling at its feet. A carefully laid out human skeleton is lying at the foot of the altar. You could, what were you trying to do with the? You wanted
trying to discern if there was a ring on the skeleton.
Yeah, so roll an investigation.
9. I mean, I'm just looking at his fingers. There's a ring.
Yeah, it is a low DC. So you don't see a ring, but you notice on the skeleton's left hand it only has 3 fingers. So like its pinky finger is cut off or missing. And then behind the altar looks like a it looks like a shrine of Saint Sidvela, and I'll actually show you what that looks like. Well, if you guys want to go look at it, you can look at it. It's a little
yeah, we'll do that.
Where are you posting it?
Those stairs go up or down?
The stairs go down. So this, what you see here is basically the shrine of Saint Sidvela.
Hey, there's her glass box.
And you notice that there's a separated hand, withered hand, in that glass box at the foot of her feet.
They told us that would be there. I still don't understand why. Why would you put a severed hand in some holy place?
It's an artifact.
Is that one of yours, Clank?
You don't know anything about it.
I have never seen this before.
Weird.
So, let me describe this. This is the shrine of Saint Sidvela. It's much more impressive than the altar. It's a huge, imposing stone tomb carved with the images of Sidvela's life. All around it are old wooden shelves, densely packed with the votive offerings made to Sidvela over the years. Silver images of the saint, mostly, but also silver plates, silver goblets, silver rings engraved with her image, and so on. On the top of the tomb is a glass and silver box containing a withered human hand, the relic of the saint, by which the chapel's priests worked her miracles after her death.
Sounds fake.
Dane's going to take his silver plates out of his pack, and he's going to add them to the pile of other silvered items.
Okay.
Well, the rest of us are looting the rest of the silver items.
Sorry, Dane, what are you taking? The plates?
I'm taking the silver plates that I stole from Richard. I'm adding them to the shrine.
Oh, okay.
Hey, where'd you get those? Those just look just like my uncle's.
These are where they belong.
So, yeah, you only see stairs going down.
Should we take the hand?
What for?
It's powerful, right? Anybody able to tell me if it's magical?
Can I do an Arcana check or a religion check on the hand?
Sure.
Which one do you want?
I'll do whatever one
Do
he doesn't do.
a religion check.
Okay, religion. I got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. So you've heard of the Hand of Sidvela. Like it's exactly how it was described. And you know that the priests did do miracles with it.
Okay. So I'm going to use my mage hand to open the box.
Okay. There's a little latch. You're able to open it from the top.
Yeah. Can my hand pick up the hand?
Hand-to-hand combat?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm gonna say roll a sleight of hand.
Well, I'm not trying to be sneaky about it.
I know, but it's just more controlling how delicate you're handling it, that kind of thing.
Sure. That's 13.
13, yeah. You're able to grab it. It's basically if you rolled a 1.
Okay.
You're holding this hand in your mage hand above the altar. It's a withered gray hand.
I touch it against Torval's face.
What?
Torval, you just feel this dead, cold thing scraping against your cheek. Roll a Constitution save for me, Torval.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding.
Of course, I roll well. That
I gotta use up all your 20s. I thought I'd just get you mad at Dane.
Hey, it could have given you some sort of blessing.
Supposedly it does, right?
I've been touched by enough shriveled old hands lately.
Oh boy.
Does the body in front of the altar, does it look like, you said it was placed specifically, what was it placed to be? Like, does it look like it was tortured or violently killed?
It's a stone carving on top of the, like it's a slab of stone.
No, the one in front of the altar, not the one on top of
the skeleton?
Yeah, yeah. You said it looked like it was placed specifically. Like, was it a violent thing that it went through?
No, it looks like it was placed there.
Like gently
not
or
gently?
Not gently.
No, gently.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it had both arms, just missing a few fingers.
Huh.
Not missing an entire hand.
So if we're looking for a source of a curse, we don't think that guy was like murdered violently or something.
You don't think so, no.
And we don't think the hand is evil just based on legend. I don't know.
You don't know what you know of the hand is the hand of Saint Sidvela. Actually.
Yeah, so it's a positive thing.
From what you know from history.
As a point, I could also detect good and evil with that divine sense, if that matters at all.
Yeah, because we're trying to find the source of the plague or whatever, so I don't know.
Was there any good and evil within 60 feet when I cast that?
Oh, that's included in that spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, you detect evil.
Yeah, do I know where?
Does it tell you the direction?
It just says I can sense anything affected. Like, yeah, I can just detect good and evil.
Yeah, you detect a strong evil presence.
Do you detect
strong
any
evil presence?
Do you detect any good as well, or just evil?
Yeah. So the hand of Sidvela, you get a warm feeling about it,
Huh.
and the altar in general, or the shrine in general.
I will say I detect a strong evil presence, but this altar is safe.
Interesting.
Torvald's uncle did say that there was a monster in here.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we. Well, Torval's uncle said that it was that priest, right? That was the evil.
He
I was
said
trying to
some
not
monster
listen.
in the father's clothes put something on the altar each night. I suggest we wait, see what
Okay.
happens.
We can go down the stairs too.
I put the hand back in the box.
It's a hand in a box.
Yeah.
There's some.
Saint Sibylla's hand I put back into the glass box and close it.
Let's go check out downstairs.
I want to look at the clothes that the dead body is wearing. Is it like? Does it look like priest robes? Like, is this?
You don't see.
Morton?
You see kind of strings and rags, but it's been basically over time. It's just kind of perished away.
So the
It's
body
rags.
has been here a while.
The body has been here a while.
Okay.
So we're gonna go down below now.
Seer, why don't you go downstairs, check it out?
So that
I'll be right behind
stair actually goes up and down.
Oh. Up is better than down. Down is evil
Respond
crypt.
to that.
You guys want to go up?
I'm in favor of waiting to see what happens as the sun goes down.
Didn't the sun go down already?
The sun did go down. It was kind of twilight, and now it's starting to get dark out.
Okay, let's see what's upstairs.
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
Okay. So you guys head that way. So you basically climb the stairs, and it basically goes up to the bell tower. There's just a rope. It rings the bell. You can see out into the bay and kind of around the town. The town is dark. You do see a strange light out in the bay.
Is it blue-green, number 2?
No, it's just it looks like a lantern almost, or just some kind of lantern. It
We've
looks like
had
it's
multiple people mention mermaids.
slowly moving.
Could be mermaid related.
You hear everyone roll perception.
15 for Zahan.
8.
12.
4.
So you can kind of see places around the chapel too. You hear the sound of
Orville can't see over the railing.
yeah. You see this hand stick out of the ground in one of the graves around the chapel, and you start to see
What do
the
you
dirt.
see? What do you see?
The dirt's starting to churn. You see a torso of a skeleton rise itself up out of the grave. You see it over here to the lower left.
Is it zombie number 3?
And 2. And 3.
Zombie number 12?
Huh? No, that's a 2.
I know, but what number does he have? Oh, it's zombie 12.
No, it's a 2.
Right.
This one? That's 2.
Right.
And then a 1.
But
and then a 3. Yeah. while you're looking at that, you hear more moans and sounds around the chapel as you start seeing more bodies. and
I see number
skeletons
10.
There's number 12.
There's
coming-
18.
coming out of the ground. Looks like all the graves surrounding the chapel, these skeletons are coming out, and they're just kind of milling around.
I think your alarm
recommend we do
spell is
not
probably
let-
tingling.
They haven't really walked near the door.
Oh.
Can we go look downstairs?
Sure.
I recommend we be a little bit quieter. There's an awfully large amount of undead outside.
You guys climb downstairs, and as you get down the stairs, you see this massive creature standing at the altar, placing this strange stone idol at the altar. This thing looks like this.
Ooh.
It's
Oh
grotesque
boy.
That's pretty.
creature.
Torval.
It turns
I
to
bet you like that.
It turns to you guys as you come down the stairs and just growls at you.
What's the idol look like?
It's a stone, squarish idol. It appears to be glowing a bluish green. Everyone roll initiative. Alright, so what did everyone get? Zan?
14.
Torval?
16.
Plank?
2.
Dane?
17.
And Jadu?
6.
6. This thing rolled a 0. That's where everyone gets to go.
It looks slow.
Alright, so Dane, you're up. You see this crazy looking thing. It's just placed this idol on the altar, and it turns towards you and just growls, sneers.
I'd like to use my mage hand to pick up the idol.
Okay, do sleight of hand.
Yep. Natural 1.
Yeah, it sees you, the idol moving, and it looks over it. It grabs the idol in its hands,
Okay.
and it hides it around the altar, puts it down.
So it's on the ground now?
It's on the ground, the opposite side of the, away from your view. Except you just see this green emanating light all over the place.
I was going to ask if it lit up more while it was on top of the altar, or is it the same steady
it's
amount
it's
of blue
created
green turquoise number 2?
Yeah, there's turquoise 2 everywhere, except now you got some shadows behind the altar. It's not lighting up
Wow.
the whole area.
How much distance is between me and him?
10 feet.
Okay. I'm going to throw my poisoned hand axe at him.
Alright.
That's a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit. He just flings it away as it comes at him with his swats it away. It clatters on the ground under a pew. He just growls at you.
Okay, then I'm going to ready my shield and my warhammer.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my ground.
Torval, you're up.
Okay, Corval's going to cast Dissonant Whispers at him.
Alright.
I see you with your cousin the other night. So he's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 15.
So that passes, so he takes half damage.
Alright.
That's 11, half of 11, so 5 points of psychic damage.
All right. You see him just kind of shake his head a little. Is that your turn?
And then I'm going to give Crank Bardic Inspiration.
All right. Okay, you have that Bardic Inspiration there, Clank. All right, Zahan, you're up.
Zahan will growl back at the creature and bonus action rage.
Okay.
And he will lunge forward, both hands wide open, and I will attempt to grapple it.
Okay. Roll I guess opposing athletics.
I rolled a 22.
Oh, it rolled an 11. So you have it grappled.
So with my really long limbs, I'll like slide around it and just like wrap my arms right around it.
It's as
like,
big as you.
Yeah.
And even you can't get your arms all the way around it, but you do have it grappled.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of like eye to eye with it.
Yeah.
That's your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Jadu.
I will cast Hex at it with my bonus action, like a proper warlock, and then I'll Eldritch Blast it.
What are you hexing at?
Strength. Make it easy for the grapple. So there's clearly something wrong with this thing. That's another natural 20.
Oh, loaded dice. This your meteorite dice?
That's your D&D Beyond?
This is D&D Beyond.
Oh, come on. Did you pay an extra $5 a month to get the loaded dice?
Yeah. This is all your thing.
Oh my gosh.
But I roll like shit every time on my damage.
Yeah, there you go.
That's 12 damage.
Is that because you filled out the D&D Beyond survey?
I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm gonna start
But
using the D&D Beyond dice now.
But I do get 10 more damage from the hex.
So what's the total there?
What did I say to start? 12 damage?
12.
So 22 damage.
22. Wow.
Yeah, the hex rolled well.
He just kind of looks at you and shakes it off.
And then I'm gonna kind of back away from the beast 10 feet.
Like behind the pews?
Yeah.
Like there?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Sit there.
Downstairs, though. Are there pews downstairs?
We're on the main
You
floor
haven't been
now,
downstairs yet.
Oh.
So that
I thought we
creature.
went downstairs to find this guy.
No, you were going down the stairs. While you're upstairs, he came up and was putting the idol on the altar.
Right, the idol. He's protecting it for some reason.
Does this creature he looks completely animalistic, or?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
looks
shout at him.
demonic or something.
I'm gonna shout at him. But what are you doing here? We're here to break the curse. But I don't know if he would react or not to that.
He doesn't pay any attention to you.
All right, fair enough.
All right, that's your turn?
Yes.
All right. Clank.
All right. I'll rush up to it. And I'm going to swing with
Where do you want to locate yourself?
Is anyone flanking or on the other side of it?
No.
Yeah. I'll go flank.
Okay. So you get advantage on attacks.
Gonna use my Warhammer.
Okay.
17 hit.
17 hits.
Okay. And I'm going to use a smite.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like it's needed. So that's 8 points of bludgeoning plus smite. Does it happen to be undead or a fiend?
It
Then
is
it'll
undead.
Okay.
Oh.
Good. 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Does it take? Oh, I guess it's not. No, it doesn't say that it's susceptible to
Vulnerable?
that. No, it's not vulnerable.
It just takes extra from smite because it's undead.
Right. Okay. All right. This thing. Its turn. It's going to look at you, Dane, thinking that you're trying to take the idol. It's going to attack you.
Zanvir is between us.
And he is definitely grappled.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's right. He's still okay. He's going to attack you, Zanvir. So he's going to try to bite you right on the neck.
Oh, gross.
That's a terrible roll. I'm going to use D&D Beyond. That's a 9.
I recommend you continue with this because that misses.
That was a 9?
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, so then it's going to do its second attack. Let's try to claw you.
Oh boy. It's got 2.
Another 9. Oh my god. That's
At least you're consistent.
Yeah.
Rolling like me.
That's his turn. All right. Back to Dane. Top of the order.
Okay, I'm gonna have my mage hand go and pick up my poison axe.
Okay. What's your range on that?
30 feet.
Okay, yeah, you should be fine.
So I'm gonna have the mage hand pick up the poison axe and bring it back to me.
Okay. Is that you're just the mage hand was already going, right?
Yeah, it was already going.
Okay. So it's like a bonus action?
Um,
Or is that an action?
It's an action to cast, but he's already cast. So I can use your action to control the hand.
Okay.
So I guess it's a by full action then.
That's a full action to do something with the hand.
But I can't use it to attack.
The mage hand? No. There wouldn't be any
No.
strength behind it.
Okay, I thought it was like a bonus action to move the hand, but if it's a full action, screw it. I'd rather have my full action.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action to go and bring the Warhammer down on the idol.
Oh, okay. Well, you have to move next to the. You have to go. It's on the north side of the.
Yeah, I can move there.
Okay, you're right there. Take a swing.
That is 18.
18.
Yep.
That hits. And so this Warhammer comes crashing down on this turquoise number 2 idol. And you actually, as it connects, this flash of light bursts through the whole place and kind of blinds everyone for a second. Everyone kind of stumbles, including the beast, and you look at your Warhammer, or you look down at the idol, and you see it's untouched. You look at your Warhammer, you see a slight crack in it. You got a -1 on your Warhammer now.
I didn't even roll damage.
You can't. This thing is not going to be destroyed by your Warhammer at all.
And did everyone see that?
No, everyone saw the flash of light and was kind of stunned by it, but you know your hammer, you noticed the crack on it.
Oh man, guys, this idol, it can't be smashed.
Anything can be smashed if you smash hard enough.
It'd be like
Put a little bit of that dwarven elbow grease into
It'd
it.
be a -20 war hammer at the end of the night.
Can I pick up the idol and then run to the stairs?
You can. Your action was to hit it.
Right. I just want to pick it up as a free action.
Okay. While you're doing that, the beast is gonna see you do it. His whole focus is on the idol.
I get that. Yeah.
So he's gonna try and.
He's grappled.
Yeah, but he's gonna try and stick his foot out and put it on top of the idol. So maybe roll opposed athletics.
He's 10 feet away.
No, he's right beside it.
Okay.
You're actually more like right there, actually. To pick it
Okay.
up.
Here we go. Athletics. I got a 13.
I got a nat 20 for a.
On D&D Beyond?
Huh?
On D&D Beyond?
Nope. For 25. So his foot is securely planted on the idol.
All right.
While he's grappled.
All right.
Not for long.
Did he roll his grapple at disadvantage because of my hex?
Oh no, he didn't.
Next is strength.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that might do it. What was yours?
Mine was 13.
He rolled a 12. So you're able to. He puts his foot on it. You're able to slide the idol out from under his foot as it stomps down, and he just roars as you do it. You're holding this idol now.
Okay, I'm gonna run back towards the stairs.
Okay. He used his reaction, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Are you going up or down?
25 is all I can do, so that's where I'm at. I'm right there.
How much movement did it take you to get to the...
Well, I gave him as a free action to pick it up. But
I know, but he had to move to get to the idol, right?
So it's 10 feet to get to it.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, it's 10 feet to get to it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep, that's where I am.
Thanks for picking that up. Literally. That is Dane's turn. Torval, you're up.
Here, Torval, take this and run.
Yeah, grab the idol. Where am I going to run to?
Up
Outside.
the tower.
Run out the window.
And you see these skeletons now are clawing at the windows.
I grab it and I run over to the hand and I pull out the hand and touch it to the idol.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
You do that, and there seems to be a spark of anti-opposed forces, but nothing else happens.
Oh. Oh, good. It didn't explode.
Is that my full action?
Well, who had the hand? Yeah, you would have taken an action to open the box and take the hand out.
Yeah.
So that's your turn. You still have movement.
Yeah.
You
I'm
only
gonna put the idol in the box and put the hand on top of the idol and close the box.
Okay. The idol will not fit in the box.
Oh.
Got my idol in a box.
Yeah. Well, that's all I can do.
All right. Zahan Ver.
With
You're
the
grappled with this
monster
dude.
grappled, can I make another grapple to like shove him to the ground now?
Sure. That'll be another opposed strength check.
Yeah.
Or athletics check.
Won't matter what you roll because I rolled a natural 20. because I'm raging, so I have advantage on all my strength checks.
Well, what if I rolled a natural 20?
You have
Okay.
disadvantage.
Yep.
Also on checks, nat 20s don't matter.
Okay.
So what's your total?
26.
All right. So he got a 17.
He
So
rolled
you
really
push
well
him to
for
the
as
ground.
well. Yeah.
Is he still grappled? Or is he just prone now?
Yeah, I'll stay grappled with him.
So you're both prone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That would be your turn then.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Jadu, it's your turn.
I guess now that he's prone on the ground, I'm gonna run up to him and attack with my longsword.
Okay.
And then that would be an attack at advantage, which is guaranteed to be a natural 20 in D&D Beyond.
No kidding.
Oh fuck! I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Hey!
So 13 total
13.
to hit.
You just missed.
All right. Has he used his reaction? Yeah, he still uses his reaction. I'm gonna back up to where I was.
Yeah, he's used his reaction.
I skitter away back to close to where I was.
Back there.
Like-
Behind pews.
Yeah.
Pew, pew.
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes.
So Clank is up.
All right. I'm just gonna start hacking away again.
All right, take a hit. You got advantage.
$23. To hit?
Yeah, to hit. What'd you get?
23.
23 hits.
Right.
Roll damage.
I'm going to do another smite as well.
Sure.
So 6 bludgeoning damage,
6.
as well as 10 radiant damage.
All right, he seems to be taking a little bit of beating here.
And that's all I can do.
All right. All right, the beast. He's just gonna attack you on the ground. Zahan. He's
Okay.
gonna try to bite you.
Again?
Yep. That is a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Half to 3.
Then he's gonna try to claw you. That is 17.
That is my AC.
So he hits. That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Half to 4. Oh, rage is so wonderful. Oh my goodness. The one time I don't rage, that frog kicked my butt.
That's right. He can't move, so that's his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Dane, you're up. You have
Right.
this idol in your hands.
No,
Or no.
I gave it to Torval.
Torval has it in his hands. So Dane, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do the smashy smashy.
Smashy, smashy.
Yeah, I'm gonna still use
advantage.
my warhammer.
You got a -1 to hit and
Well,
damage.
now it's just I can -1 my +1, so now it's just regular.
Okay. Did you make it magical?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do it in the evening or in a long rest.
Oh, okay.
So on our last long rest, I made it magical. Does
I didn't hear that. What?
I've rolled a 21.
That hits.
That's 9 damage.
All right. Yeah, he's just rolling around with Zahan, and you guys are slashing away at him. Anything else?
I'm going to move away. Does he take an attack of opportunity at me?
Can he if he's grappled?
Yeah,
Yeah, he can.
I think
Okay.
you can.
Yeah, he's gonna attack you
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
Because
I
he's
believe
prone.
so.
Right. Oh, a nat 1. So yeah, he misses. He doesn't throw his weapons away though. His claw and his bite. So yeah, no hit, and his reaction's gone.
Right.
All right, your turn.
I'm going to go over to the door. Like, I move 5 feet.
So you were 5, 10, 15, 20. You can go 5 feet more.
Okay. I just want to, see if the door is holding up. Do I hear an alarm? Do I hear anything coming through the windows?
Yeah, actually, about now you would hear an alarm as something starts beating on it, on the door.
Okay, what does the door look like? Does the door look like it's going to hold, or?
Oh, the door looks very solid. But
Okay.
you're seeing skeletons starting to look like they're climbing up onto the windowsills.
And all the windowsills have glass except for the one that we crawled through.
No, the glass is broken on every window.
Right, but remember when we claimed through the window, we didn't want to
There's jagged glass. Yeah,
on the glass?
yeah, there is jagged glass.
So only the window that we crawled through is there no jagged glass.
Right.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to keep my eyes on the windows. That's my turn.
Yeah, you see skeletons, 1 or 2 skeletons at every window.
But the windows are pretty tall up because I was the only one able to look through.
To look through, yeah. You see the basically the tops of their heads, and they're kind of reaching in, trying to climb up. All right. Is that your turn, Dane?
Yep.
Okay, Torval.
Orville's gonna start smashing his idol on the altar.
On the altar.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an attack.
A 4 plus strength.
Yeah.
So 5.
Yeah, you
I'm not-
smash it down. There's a little scuff mark on the altar. Nothing on the idol.
Okay. That's all Torval's gonna do.
That's your turn. Okay. Zahan.
So he's still grappled, and now he's prone. I will release the grapple and stand up,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pull out my great axe, and swing down at him.
With advantage.
That is a 16 to hit
That hits.
for boo. It is 6 points, or actually no, 7 points of slashing damage.
7. Okay.
I rolled a 2.
All right. Is that you moving at all?
Yep.
Or?
Nope.
Okay.
Standing over him.
Okay. Jadu.
We'll do the same thing I did last round.
Hit and run.
Hit and run.
Okay. Go
I
for
still have advantage, right?
it.
Yeah.
He's prone too.
21.
That hits.
7 damage. Oh, and hex damage too. Roll my hex damage. So 13 total damage. And then I back up again. Although I'm not going to back up to the
7 plus
any
1.
of the 7 plus 6. It's 13 total.
Okay.
I don't want to get near any of the windows now, though. I'm going to back up towards the stairwell.
Okay. There is a stairwell on the stairs that go down. There's a window there. And it's actually lower than the other ones.
Come back to back with me.
I'm good there, I guess.
You see this skeleton halfway climbing through that window.
Oh. Okay.
You're good there?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Clank, you're up.
I can do nothing but hit with my Warhammer, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Divine Smite time.
I am out of smites, actually.
No.
So what do I do for this?
Double your damage dice.
Double your damage dice.
Just double whatever number, or roll a second
double
one?
your dice.
Roll 2.
Yeah, sorry, roll 2 dice.
Ooh.
Which
Ooh.
is why when you Divine Smite on a natural 20, you double all the smite dice as well.
That's an 18.
18 points of damage?
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
Roll 2 7s.
Oh, nice. You slice right into his stomach, and this ooze just comes out, and he falls or starts gurgling, and just starts gurgling, and just stops moving.
We have new friends coming.
And you look around, and there's skeletons. Looks like they're starting to climb through various points. This one is halfway in. This one is halfway through the window. A couple pounding on the door there. And this one is halfway through the window.
Can we move?
Yeah, you have movement still.
Okay. I'm going... So the one just north of me is getting through?
Yeah, he's kind of like on his belly through the, he'd be considered prone. He's like halfway through the window.
And if I go up to him, I can't push him back. I have to wait for my next turn.
Yeah, you don't have an action.
Alright, I'll just move up to it.
Okay. Just gotta look something up real quick. We just had to add 13 skeletons into the initiative. So.
Oh my gosh.
Or sorry, 18.
We could go with 13.
We could go with 3.
So I'll say it's top of the order now. Because they're... So Dane, you're up.
Dane's gonna cast Mending on his Warhammer. Repair the crack.
Okay. The crack disappears.
Do I get a +1?
The -1 goes away.
Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna go over to Zombie 8 there.
Okay.
Going to.
So he's
Like-
kind of on his belly, hanging on the windowsill. So he's prone. You have advantage.
Yeah, I don't have an action though. I used it for mending. I'm just gonna be right in his face.
Right. Okay. Okay. Torval.
Torval doesn't know what to do.
You got the idol in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
It's just glowing bright turquoise number 2 in your face.
He's gonna run up to number 12.
Okay. That's going down the stairs a bit.
He's gonna smash it. It's prone, right?
Yeah, it is.
He's gonna smash it with the idol.
Okay. Roll an attack.
With idols?
Sorry?
Am I proficient with idols?
No.
Will a 14 hit?
Yeah.
D4 or what?
Yeah, take a d4.
So 3 points of damage.
3 points of
That's bludgeoning idol damage, though.
damage. 3 points. Alright.
Is it vulnerable to idle damage?
I don't think it liked it. Okay, Zahan, you're up.
Zahan will run to the north and bury a great axe into the skeleton coming through.
Which one?
The straight to the north by Clank.
It's prone, so you get advantage.
The natural 20.
Yep.
2d12s. Hmm. 18 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, it just smashes into multiple pieces of bone and falls back outside. It's dead.
Oh, I was going for that one.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Jado.
Can I get to that one number 7 there? Is it through the window already or not yet?
Which one?
Number 7 to my left.
I'm trying to find out where you are. Oh, there. It's climbing up on the sill. Like it's got its hand. It's trying to pull itself up. It's not quite hanging over the sill yet.
Is there any other ones that I can reach right now?
I would say you could swing your sword at it, but it's gonna have like 3/4 cover.
Oh yeah, I'll go after number 12 then. I'll push Torval down the stairs.
Okay.
I can't attack. Well, I guess I can attack from that where I'm standing there.
So
now,
you get
right?
advantage. It's prone.
Okay, good. I'll attack that one. That is 22
That hits.
to hit. I fucked it up. I'm gonna move my hex to number 7. I didn't move my hex in advance.
No, you didn't.
12 damage to number 12.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, move my hex onto number 7.
Okay, that skeleton blows apart and is gone.
Hey, the
let's-
title does work. I think I wakened them for you.
so
I'll move
let's-
my hex.
let's- 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 let's-
I'll move towards number 7.
Okay, so you went like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can go
Yeah,
back
that's
that way.
perfect.
Okay.
And then I'm like gonna put myself between Zanvir and number 7 so that he can't steal my kill.
Okay. As you stole Torval's.
No. Okay, I was going for 12 to start with, and Torval came and fucked me over. Then Zanvir stole Clank's kill, so now I'm
Clank
like,
got screwed. Yeah, Clank, you're up.
yeah.
You're up, Clank.
Go to a window and ready in action.
All right. I'll go up to number 9.
Number 9. Okay, you see these arms coming through. You could attack with. It has 3/4 cover.
Can I just like try to punch it back down, like shove it?
Sure.
Chop its hand off.
What would that be? Like unarmed strike or?
Strength.
It'll be an opposed strength check.
All right.
I'm gonna give him a bonus because he's not really. It's kind of awkward for you.
Natural 20.
Yeah, you push him down. You push him down.
I just want to punch him as much as I
So
can.
he falls prone outside.
All right.
And made us
I'll
say
just leave him there.
back a step. Okay.
How far is that drop?
So the top of the sill is about 5.5 feet.
Okay.
So you can just kind of see the tops of their heads.
All right.
All right. Okay, we're going to skeleton time. Okay, where is number 3? This guy's gonna spend half his movement to hop in. So that's 15. 20, 25, 30. He's gonna go right after Jado. He's gonna attack you, Jado. That is. Oh, come on. Skeleton. There we go. That is a 16 to hit with a short sword.
Nope. That misses.
Oh, alright. Oh, that's his turn. Okay. Next up. 4 is waiting behind 8, so he's just kind of lined up behind him. Five is gonna go 5 and then take half his movement to go up, so that's 20. Sees Dane. 25, 30. 6. 6 is just gonna beat on the door. Seven is going to take half his movement, and he's going to jump down there. So that's 20, 25, 30.
Damn it.
8. He's going to jump down, and he's going to attack you, Dane.
Okay.
Probably doesn't hit. That is a 10.
Nope.
Yeah. So that's his turn. Nine is gonna go. Oh, he's gonna take half his movement to stand up. So and then that's 20, and he can't climb up. He doesn't have half his movement left, so that's him. 10. 10 is going to go 5, 20, 25, 30. As they start flooding into the room. $11. Oh, I think you killed 11. Yeah, you did. 12. I hate these large battles. 12 is dead.
We don't need 18. 13 is fine.
13. Where's 5. That's 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to attack you, Zahan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, these guys suck. 12.
Nope, misses.
Alright, so 14, 5, 10, 15. He's standing on the windowsill in front of Torval. Um, 15, 5, 20, 25, 30. Alright. 5, 10, 15, standing on the windowsill. And he's waiting out there. 18 comes in. 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's it for the skeleton's turns. Dane, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at number 8.
All right, take a shot.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah,
A lot of natural 20s.
yeah, no kidding.
Is 13 points of damage.
13. You take that guy out. One hit.
Nice. I'd like to run between numbers 5 and 7.
Okay,
Yeah, and 10. Just 5, 7, and 10.
there you go.
What?
And all of them, I'm going to be like, come on, you suckers!
Yep, bony little buggers. Sweet.
I just want to, like, provoke them all.
Sure, I'm sure that'll work. Torval, you're up. You have a skeleton standing on the window ledge right in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my dagger and I'm gonna stab him right in the bone.
Okay.
Sounds effective.
Do I have advantage still or no?
No, no advantage. He's standing on that windowsill.
I crit.
Okay.
Nice!
Oh, I rolled a 1 and a 2.
That's how I crit.
Yeah.
So I do a big 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. You rat him around a little bit, but he's still in the.
I go across his ribs.
That's right. Zahan, you're up. Unless you're moving, Torval.
No.
All right, Zahan.
I will swing at number 13. That's not great. That is 14.
14 hits.
Oh. Just. Where did the heck did my D12s go? There. That is 13 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, you take him out.
Number 13 is taken out with 13.
Yeah, it's an unlucky number for that guy. He is gone. Removed from the battlefield. So guys are flowing in through the windows, but you seem to be taking them out. You moving anywhere, Zohan?
Nope. Staying exactly where I am.
Okay. Jadu, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move up to number 7. In the middle of the room there.
Okay, it's going to take an opportunity attack, number 3.
Perfect.
Okay. That is a 20, dirty 20.
That hits. I will use Hellish Rebuke.
Oh. So that's 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay. And in return, he gets a Dexterity 15 check.
That is a 11.
Okay, so he takes 12 fire damage.
12.
Youch.
And then I'm going to attack with my sword against number 7.
Yeah, that one you just hit is, or with the Hellish Rebuke, is barely holding it together. He lost a few ribs and an arm.
That's 20 to hit.
Okay.
And I'll use Booming Blade. No, I won't use it. It doesn't. Would have had to
That's
say
the
that
one you hit
first.
originally, right?
Number 7 I haven't hit yet.
Oh, okay. Which one did you hit previously?
The one that Torval killed?
No, which one did the Booming Blade or the...
Oh, number 3.
Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, 3, okay.
Number 3 took the 12 damage.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so number 7, take some damage.
And now number 7 I'm attacking with a 20 to hit.
Yep.
And 6 damage plus the hex damage. So 9 damage
Oh yeah, you
to
take
number
them
7.
out. Number 7 is out of the picture.
Then I'm gonna back up so that Dane is flanking number 10. So I'll just move
like
south
down?
1 square.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. So that's Plank. You're up.
What's number 9 doing?
He is standing in the windowsill in front of you.
I'm going to shove him again.
All right. It's a shoving match.
So, strength?
Yeah.
Athletics? What?
Athletics. Yeah.
Ooh. 13.
13 for him too.
Ooh.
So you push him and it goes through one of his ribs, but it just breaks, and your shove doesn't really do anything to him.
Okay.
You gonna do anything else?
I mean, I can't really. That was
You
my
can
action,
move.
right?
That's all you can do is move.
No, I'm gonna stand there
Okay.
menacingly.
All right. All right. Number 3. He's barely holding it together somewhere. He's gonna attack Jadu. He's not smart enough to go into flank. Or is he? No, he's not. Oh, and that one.
Point.
He tries to attack you and slips on some blood on the floor and goes prone. Number 3.
Then he takes just enough damage to die.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he does. He just shattered. He had one hit point. He just falls apart into bones and just hears this
Such
moaning shit.
Oh,
so shameful.
Just just the skull is there and it just chatters shit. Alright. So number 4, which is where he's gonna go 5, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna attack you. Clank.
Yes.
And he's gonna roll. That's not bad. That's a dirty 20.
Yep.
And that is 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And at least you're killing him off fast. It makes it easier for me. Number 5 is going to go in front of you, Dane. And it doesn't realize it, but it's going to get advantage. Oh, that's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh, max damage. That's 8 points of piercing damage from its short sword.
Okay.
And 6. This guy's beating on the door again. So, he's not doing anything. 7's dead. 8's dead. 9. 9. Where is he? He's gonna jump down stupidly between Zahan and Clank, and he's gonna attack Clank with advantage. That is a 16.
Horrible.
He's attacking Clank with a 16.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. Just for 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, that was. Okay, so 10. He's going to attack Dane with a 16.
That's a miss.
It's a miss. All right. $11 is dead. 12 is dead. 13 is dead. 14. And he's gonna jump down and attack Torval.
Can't move through my space.
He jumped to the side of you. He rolled an 11 to hit.
That misses.
All right. That's all he's gonna do. 15's gonna go to Zahan.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Just for 3 points of piercing.
Half to 1.
Half to 1, not bad. That's his turn. And 16. It's gonna go 5, 10, 20. It's gonna attack you.
Mm-hmm.
And he has advantage. Ooh, a nat 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh! So that is 13 points of piercing.
Half to 6.
I rolled a 5 and a 6. Okay, that was 16. Alright. 17's gonna jump down. 5, 10. he's just gonna see you, Zahan, you're closest, so he's gonna attack you.
Jeez.
Yep, problems.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yep.
That's 7 points of damage.
To 3.
Have the 3. Now we're down to single digits.
And 18. It's gonna see you, Torval, in the stairwell and attack you.
No.
That's a 22
Eek.
for 3 points of piercing.
Well, why do you think that hit?
I think it did. All right, we're at the. Oh no, there's a few more. 1 and 2. They're at the front door, so they don't do anything. Top of the order, Dane.
Yeah, Dane's gonna swing at number 10 with
All right.
advantage. And that's a 24.
That hits.
So that's 5 points of damage.
5 points. Okay. Break off a few ribs. You moving at all?
Nope.
Next up is Torval.
Dorval's gonna stick his dagger in number 14 again. With a 19 plus 5 to hit.
Yep.
I assume that hits.
It does.
And he plays the xylophone for 7 points of damage this time.
And he just shatters into bones on the floor.
Okay. And then a bonus action to heal my bugbear friend with Healing Word.
Okay.
And, max.
Nice.
So he gets 8 hit points.
Nice.
That's another round.
That's at least another round. He doubled my HP.
All right. Are you moving at all, Torval?
No.
Okay. Zahan. New life.
Yeah, I will
Surrounded by bones.
Kill
turn
none.
around and
Spin
kill.
attack. Spin attack.
Yeah, I know. I wish that was a thing. I'm gonna kill the one between Clank and myself with a 24 to hit
Yeah. That hits.
for 12 points of damage.
Oh, it's just barely hanging on by a thread of
I
10.
know I was 1 off.
You're 1 off.
It's okay. He'll slip and fall.
Yeah.
We can pick up here next week.
Okay. We can pick it up next week instead of doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
It's late.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm barely holding on here either.
All right, guys.
Thanks.
Well, thanks for that.
Yep.
And we'll see you in a couple weeks. Thanks for joining us, Kyla.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining.
Get some
Awesome.
rest.
The team at Perilous Pursuits would like to thank you for joining us on this adventure of the Chapel on the Cliffs. This adventure will likely be a short 3 or 4 shot, depending on things go. If you like this adventure, you can visit our webpage at www.perilouspursuits.com to watch or listen to some of our other adventures with links to all our streaming platforms. We'd really appreciate any likes, reviews, or stars to help motivate us in producing more insane characters with terribly stupid voices. In the meantime, give that gibbering mouther a kiss, win a blinking contest with your beholder neighbor, grab some friends, roll some dice, and play some D&D.